Yo, morning, my people. Good morning, my beautiful people. Top of the morning. It is Tuesday, April 15th. And I would love to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because with Him all things is possible. It's No Ducks on episode is sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Follow my brother John Boy Belton, Facebook and Instagram, and Match Out. Follow my brother Shannon Brown, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Shout out to both of the sponsors. Top of the morning, my kings and queens. How's everybody feeling? Safe travels to all my people moving out there in the streets, going to wherever it is that they gotta go. Get there as safe as you can. Try to pray before you walk out the door. Um, or try to say a prayer in the morning and night if you can, because there's nothing wrong with prayer. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of prayer. We don't need a little bit of prayer. We need a whole lot of prayer. So let's try to do that as much as we can. Hope everybody's feeling blessed today. I hope everybody's feeling thankful. I hope everybody's feeling appreciated for seeing another day, and with knowing with Him things, all things are possible. Oh man, I said I was gonna come up here. I always usually have my word of the days. And today I don't have one for some reason. Um, I woke up and I almost came close to counseling. Like I was gonna do this. I was gonna push this off, and I said, you know what? You can't you can't cheat the people. Can't cheat the people. So you gotta come on here and do this. I feel like I would be cheating you guys because a lot of you guys look forward to seeing me come up, and I appreciate that. I really do. Without you guys, I always tell you that it's no way I'd probably be able to come on here to even do this. You guys give me that push. In fact, that'll be the word for the day, push. Some of these words I'll be having to go back to my Instagram and make sure I didn't use it on there, because I would be like, I'll be mad as hell if I did. But what the hell, right? Push though. Sometimes we need that push. Sometimes we don't push ourselves hard enough to do what it is that we know we're supposed to do. But let's get into the show, right? So for my newcomers, regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone podcast. So I had to give myself a little push this morning. Just woke up about six something. Looked at the time. Due to how I was feeling, I was like, yeah, man, I'm not going live right now. I'll come back late, which I am going to come back later. I'm going to come back later today anyway, do something. My YouTube, when I'm not on StreamYard for some reason, is been acting up. I have an issue with that. I don't know why. Why is it doing that? It's kind of pissing me off. But I'll have to figure out what the problem is and figure it out fast, because my time on StreamYard is about to run out. But I always been able to sit back, and I got ways of doing stuff, so I don't trip about that. But I had to give myself a little push. Um, that push that we need in life is always needed. And Sometimes, you ever had a teacher that, you always had that one particular teacher that gave you that push, or that one particular family member, or you always had that one friend who stayed on you about what it is that you needed to do, when everybody else probably didn't care if you did it or not. It's always that one person in your life that's going to be that motivation. It's always going to tell you, yo, you're supposed to be doing this, you're supposed to be doing that. Let's get to it. Um, I would like to think that I could be my own push, or my wife would be my own push. A lot of times we're each other's push. It happens all the time, and we always tell ourselves or tell each other, listen, we don't want to do this, but this is what we got to do. Um, Coming up here every morning, coming up in the afternoon. For some of you guys, it probably looks easy, right? Hey, I could do that. Just give me a YouTube channel. I'm up every morning with no issues. Well, that's easier said than done, because I guarantee you there will be a day where you wake up and you go, I'm not up for this. But then if you wake up every day feeling like that, that's nine to my ten feeling that you're gonna go with. Nine to my ten feeling. Oh, sorry, I'm on my YouTube on my phone. My bad, y'all. That's the feeling that you're gonna go with, and that's just in life. Um, if you wake up one day and just decide, hey man, you know what, for whatever reason, I don't feel like doing this today, then you're not gonna do it. But in life, we need that push. The word of the day is push. Our kids need it. Our nieces and nephews need it. Our godchildren need it. Everybody needs that push. And before we can push them to do things, we have to push ourselves to do things. Which we always feel like, because we always feel like because we're at that age where it's like, man, I don't have to do that. I'm at this age where I can do whatever I want, which is true. But if we're trying to motivate them to do something, or we're trying to convince them, then we need to be sure about what it is that we need to do, and not just come out and tell them, well, once upon a time, I was that age too, and I did that, and I don't have to do it. That's our favorite line to run with. And we can only keep getting away with that for so long. Kids are not stupid. They catch on, and then it's just like, you know what? I have no interest in doing this. But we all need that push. Um, and you know what? I be feeling like that now sometimes. Where, like I just told y'all, we live in a world where today I feel like it, tomorrow I don't, and then I just don't feel like it at all. That kind of interferes with how our life's supposed to turn out, because then we end up delaying things, and we'll lay it down for a second. We lay stuff down, right, and figure, you know what, let me lay this down. I got plenty of time to pick it back up. Where is it going? It'll be here when I come to pick it back up. And sometimes, depends on how long it takes, everything has changed by the time you go to pick it back up, and you're like, damn, I should have never put this down in the first place. It's been like that for me probably since a kid, where there were some things I should have put down and said, you shouldn't have picked this up in the first place. Morning, brother Mike. Um, but we all need that motivation and that push. And there's plenty like I told you, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's very simple. I got days where I go, man, I am not doing this live because of the bull crap that comes with it. The whole social media, a lot of idiots on these YouTube streets. It's a lot that comes with it, but I still have to manage to tell myself, you got to get up, and this is what you got to do. Rather, if you're getting paid, everybody looks at the bigger picture of, oh, you get paid for it, man. Everybody is not getting paid on here. There's a word called monetized. If you ain't got that, then no. Oh, so why do it every morning? Because it's not always about the money, it's about the love. When you see me put a cash app up, it's not that I got financial issues. A lot of times it's that, hey, you put into the channel, I get merch for you guys, get a microphone for you guys, I might get a better setup. So we have to explain that to people because well, I mean, there's a lot of frauds out here. There's a lot of people who are just gonna tell you what you want to hear, and they're out here on YouTube every day. Every YouTube channel you see out here is not official. Every person you see is not official. A lot of them are just full of shit. But I do this for the love, not because I have nothing else better to do with my life. And this is something that I'm trying to go for the rest of my life. Well, not the rest of my life, but making this my 9 to 5. That's the whole point of doing this. Because now I can not only talk boxing, I talk real life. Some of y'all are afraid of real life. There's a lot of things that you don't want to push for, that you just want to land in your lap. You want it to come to you, and you don't want to go get it. You don't want to push for things. We live in a world where nobody wants to push for anything, or they felt like I pushed enough and I can't push anymore. I give up. It can be like that. It'll make you walk away. It'll make you say the hell with it. Or why did I even get involved in this in the first place? Everything, like I've been saying, is always a test from God. Well, how many times is He gonna keep testing me? I'm tired of Him testing me. Like, why don't He just go test somebody else? Well, why not you? It's the question of the day for you. Why not you? I get it all the time. Jesus, why me? Out of all people in America, no. Sometimes even your Lord and Savior got to push. Sometimes he has to give you a little push when he sees that you're not pushing yourself. But some of us continue to ignore the warning signs. Why does everything have to happen in my life? Why does it always have to be me? Why can't I just be left alone? Why the hell is he picking on me? He's not picking on you. He's trying to show you the way. The word of the day is push. Push, motivation. I mean, all this is in the same category, but I like push. Even in relationships with somebody, you got to give them that push, or you guys got to push each other. You guys got to motivate each other. because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Me and my wife do it all the time. A lot of times she'll do it with me, and I go, "Oh man, not today, baby. Jesus, not today. I'm not in the freaking mood." Well, I don't care if you're in the mood. You gotta do it. Then I'm like, "Oh God, this lady, if she doesn't leave me alone," but it's necessary. It's cause for, and if we didn't have the type of people behind us, um, we would be blind because we're so used to doing what it is that we want to do. That when we do get somebody who does that to us, we don't know how to deal with it. Some of us appreciate the help, and then others is just like, look, man, leave me alone. Let me just live my life. And it's kind of hard for somebody to sit back and just leave you alone and let you live your life when they are a part of your life. It's kind of hard to do that. Kind of hard for them to sit back and watch you crash out. There's no way they can do that. So, as annoying as they might be to you, or you think they're being, um, also there to give you that little push, and it's necessary. Um, and the crazy thing is, somebody will say, "But what if the push doesn't work?" If it doesn't work, it's because you don't want it to work. Because anything that we want to do, like I tell you guys every day, we can get it done. The question is how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to get to it? Who are you willing to go through? Oh yeah, there's gonna be some people you're gonna have to go through. There's some things you're gonna have to go through. Oh yeah, nobody's just going to clear the lane and let you through because you feel like they should. Who are you willing to go through? What sacrifices are you willing to make? These are questions you're gonna have to ask yourself. Who are you willing to go up against? See, for me, I'm willing to go against the world, not New York, not the Bronx, but the world. Hmm? A lot of y'all ain't ready to go up against that. You're not ready to go up against that. Now, you might tell yourself behind closed doors, man, the world this, the world that, they gonna know who I am. It sounds good. And then you change your shift. Ah man, that's just a lot. That's a little too much for me. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Well, you know what? I could say I'm good where I'm at, but that ain't good enough. It's not good enough. I need to be everywhere. Rather, if somebody thinks I belong there or not, I'm going to push myself. And you know what makes me go harder? Just knowing that you don't want me there, you can't stand to see me there, makes me go even harder. Everybody should get that push in life. It should be always be that moment in life where you go, you know what? It becomes a now or never. If you've been doing what you've been doing for some time and you haven't got that feeling, I don't know. Maybe this ain't for you. And I'm not just speaking about, YouTube. No, I'm speaking about life, period. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you might need to go find something that moves you. But if you do not have that push, you're going to find yourself in a difficult position where you're asking yourself, why is it taking so long? What am I not doing right? What is it that's holding me back? Because, we have those type of questions. What's holding me back? Jesus, this is taking too long. Because, we tend to ask ourselves questions like that. Damn, I need this to speed up. Because believe me, I do it. And sometimes I go, you know what? Maybe this ain't is this still for you? Not realizing that it will work if we just continue on doing what we do. But the first sign that we see that we feel like it's not going right, then the question becomes is, oh man, how much longer could I do this? Why is this not working? What do I have to do to keep it, you know, to what do I have to do to keep wanting to do this? Because right now, I'm ready to give up on all of it. And that's a natural feeling. It's a natural feeling, but it's also a feeling that you have to control, or it will control you. So it's pretty understanding to feel like that at times. But if you don't give yourself that push as if you really want it, now if you don't want it, then you don't have nothing to worry about then. You can just go on about your business. But if it's something that you want, you desire, it shouldn't be no problem with you going to get it. Push yourself until you can't push anymore. Nobody can make you do it. Nobody is going to keep talking to you about doing it. Nobody's going to keep putting the pressure on you about doing it. Nobody's going to hold your hand. It's not happening. So you ask yourself at the end of the day, how bad do you want it? And what are you willing to go through? It's just simple questions like this. Simple. We can't stress ourselves or aggravate ourselves no more than what we are already. I feel like a lot of times we do that. We piss ourselves off when the situation is not really that serious for us to get pissed off in the first place. Some of us just get to a point where it's like, you know what? One more time and watch what I do. It's like we look for reasons. We look for reasons instead of focusing on our season. Remember yesterday the word of the day was season. We look for reasons when we should focus on our season. Gotta push yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Word of the day is push. Can't let anything get in between. Nothing. Because you're gonna have to live with that if it didn't work out. You didn't give yourself that push. Be free. What up? You didn't give yourself that push. And we all needed that. We had our grandmothers do it. We had some of our friends do it. Whoever was our guardian, whoever was in our life that meant something to us, if they're still in our life, give you that push. If you have that, your other half that could come to you and give you that and motivate you to get up and say, you know what, I gotta go do this, then it's a beautiful thing. If you don't have a motivator in your life or somebody to give you that push, you just might be around the wrong person. You might be around the wrong person because that, oh God, what the hell am I reading here? Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm reading something as I'm talking to y'all and I'm getting thrown off track. I apologize. Um, supposed to be somebody in for everybody that can motivate them and say, you know what, baby, it's gonna be all right. But if I have to push you to do this, then I'll do it. You might be mad at me. You might not want to go here. You might not want to be there. You might not want to do this, but you're gonna have to. I gotta push myself every morning and every afternoon to come on here because there I have my days where I just like, man, not today. Now, granted, everybody needs a break from something in life. What you don't want to find yourself doing is taking too many breaks because you'll get comfortable with it. And the next thing you know, there's no coming back from it. So, I get it. We all need a break from something. Time it becomes too much. It becomes a lot where you just like, yo, man, Jesus, can I get a break for the day? It's all good at the end of the day, y'all. Motivation's the key. Being by somebody's side and always guiding them in the right direction. That's what we always got to do. D Free, what up, man? What's the deal, Free? We got a great week coming up this week, y'all. Um, There's a lot going on this week. I can't wait to get into it. I got a busload of stuff to talk about this week. We all gonna get into it. Hold on. Give me a minute, free. Give me a minute, brother. Oh, I got you, free. Gotta finish getting myself together, y'all. Told you I was a little tired today. I went to bed at a decent time too. That's what's so crazy, y'all. Sure gonna be taking my ass back to bed. Maybe not back to sleep, but I will be getting back into bed and laying down. These people be sending people these fake ass accounts with these cash apps. These dudes be bozos on here, man. Some of y'all better pay attention to when these people are coming on y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. Yeah, blessings, Miss Fields. What's up? Yeah. So anyway, giving people that push, or people pushing you sometime. A lot of us don't want to accept the help because we feel we can do it on our own. And we go, man, I don't need no push. I don't need no motivation. When I'm ready to do things, I'll do it. Granted, because my ass is, I have that attitude, but that's only because I'm already doing what I'm supposed to. So, I understand when a lot of people don't want to be motivated. They don't want to be. I get that. Free, what up, yo?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, man? Oh
Ain't
shit.
nothing. Ain't nothing. Headed to the house.
I hope you get into the house and get you some sleep.
Nah, I got 6 interviews to do this morning.
God damn. That's great
Uh,
that you said that. We on the subject of giving people that push. Sometimes, people need somebody to give them that push to, or have to remind them what it is that they supposed to be doing. Uh, you doing what you do for a living and what Miss Free does for a living. Is there any time where y'all say to yourselves, I gotta push myself to do this? I don't feel like doing this shit. But goddamn, this is a part of what I do. I gotta do this, man. If I don't do it, I know what's gonna happen. Is there any time you felt like that?
every goddamn day. I don't know about Vicky, but for me, every goddamn day.
Damn, Free.
I gotta,
Every
I gotta
day.
push. I gotta push myself every day because you gotta think about. I mean, it's almost like I work 7 days a week. I'm only off on Sunday. That's really the only day that I'm off because Monday through Thursday, I do what I do as human resources, and then on Friday and Saturday, I go out into the field um, from 12 midnight till 4 in the morning. So really, the only day that I'm actually off is Sunday.
Damn, I don't know how you sleep.
I sleep during the day. If I ain't got nothing going on, I take naps throughout the day. I might take two naps throughout the day, and then I'm up, and then I go to sleep. Once I get to my wife's job, probably
Man,
somewhere around 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, I go to sleep, then wake up and do it all over the next day.
because so I'll see you doing that, and then I'll see you on some lives, and I'm like, I had to ask myself one day. I said, well, when does he sleep? Because to see you on the live all the time, and then I'm like, you working. I'm like, yo, this dude right here, B. Does he ever get any rest? So, but like you say, you do. But when it comes to your job, you got to push yourself every day to do things. And we get to a point in life where we go, you know what? I don't want to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, not today. But if
That's
you tell yourself
that's
not today. You don't want to start telling yourself not today, because then not today becomes every day, and then here it is. You put yourself in a position where it's like, oh shit.
that's another reason why I'm pushing myself through these days because I'm trying to get to a certain level to where I don't have to worry about going to the field and that. Like I'm really only going to the field because I want to. I don't have to go out in the field on Friday and Saturday nights. It's only because I want to because that's that extra money that I get on the side that's not
Yeah,
accounted for because I get paid salary. So that's that extra money that I get for going to the field. So I'm only doing it because I want to, but I'm trying to get these contracts with with my company to where I don't have to worry about going to the field because my bonus is like $10,000 a month or 15,000 or 20,000.
yeah. Hey, you gotta push yourself to do it though, right?
Yeah,
It's
it,
it comes a lot.
that's a if I get to where I want to get to, where my daggone bonus is like $20,000 a month, I might not see me on live no more neither. I might pop on live every once. I might pop on a live every once in a while.
Hey, I'm not mad at you.
I'd be
What's somebody
somewhere.
gonna say?
I'd be somewhere taking a vacation somewhere. I'm like,
I
dang, Quinn, I
mean,
ain't seen you. Where you been at? You been on vacation? Yup.
what they gonna say? You know what I mean? People, be like, we ain't seen them in a while or this and that. Because people have this perception that it's like they don't see you, or you get in this position where you don't have time to do what you used to. Now everybody want to talk shit like, man, dude think he the shit now. It ain't about that. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't have to be in your face every day on YouTube to let you know I'm okay or what I'm doing. If you don't see me for a couple days or a week, you know what I'm saying? I got something going on. That's all. You know what I mean? But no, who cares? Who cares, man? We don't have to prove nothing to nobody.
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes people
you got
people just want to be nosy. Sometimes.
what's going on, Josh? Yeah, no, it's like most people they on YouTube because they don't want to work their full time job.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I'm on YouTube because I just like talking about sports. But the thing is, if my full time job is paying me 200,000 300,000 a year, nigga, YouTube ain't gonna better YouTube ain't gonna better top that. Like A lot of people is doing their live stream because they want YouTube to take over their full time job. But if you're making 200,000 300,000 a year, unless you got 1 million subscribers, YouTube is not going to top that.
Yeah,
You're not going to make enough money from YouTube to take over your full time job. So you're basically working like 2 full time jobs because you're doing your real job every day, Monday through Friday, or however
well,
many days you work throughout the week, and then you're doing YouTube full time because you're trying to get full YouTube to compensate for what your job do. Well, if you steady working 5 days a week at your full time job and you steady getting promotions and this and that, YouTube ain't gonna never pass your full time job. Like I said, unless you get a couple of million subscribers or you get 1 million subscribers. Because I look at
well,
people that got a couple of 100,000 subscribers, and they say they make somewhere between 10 to 20,000 a month, depending on how many views they get for that month. See, the thing about YouTube is not consistent because it goes according to how many views you get. So if you
yeah,
don't get a certain amount of views, you can't say, "Oh, I'm getting $20,000 consistently from YouTube,"
yeah,
because you got to have those same amount of views every single month to get the $20,000 a month.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot. Uh, but like I was saying earlier, we got to push ourselves to get to that point, and that's what we really want. A lot of people think that it come easy. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some of y'all out there that don't need to quit your day job.
Most of these people like Blue Blood and Fanon and them, the ones that I do know that got a thousand and some change subscribers, or almost 200,000 subscribers. Those guys are probably doing somewhere between 5,000 10,000 a month. They
But
probably doing
YouTube still
somewhere
get
around
it.
there.
They get a percentage of that though, right?
Yeah, well, YouTube get um, YouTube takes 30%. So if you was making if your end of the month was 10,000, you walk away with 7,000 because YouTube take 3,000.
That's still good.
Yeah, it's still good.
Some people don't even know what it feel like to see 7,000 or count it. Some people
Yeah,
ain't never count $700. So
yeah,
you get
because
7,000.
you think about it. If you making 7,000 a month consistently, that's 84,000 a year. If you're making that consistently, that's 84,000 a year. So that's good money.
84,000 a year. God damn.
Yeah, that's good money. But you got it, like I said, you got to be putting videos out. You got to be doing live streams on a full time basis. You got to do it as a full time job. You can't be doing it 2 or 3 times a week and thinking that you're going to be able to make 7,000 a month. You got to be doing.
No.
That's why you see Blue Blood popping video, 2 or 3 videos out every single day, doing a live stream every single day, because you got to stay
Yeah.
consistent to get that type of money on a consistent basis.
Yeah. Ergo says, and you have to prepare for those numbers to drop off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like with my job, I know what my paycheck is going to be every single pay period. Now, the only time I don't know is when it's time for me to get my bonus, because I get a bonus every month. Because, like I told you, I'm a partner now with my company, so I get a bonus every month. That's the only thing that I don't know what it's going to be every single month. But far as my actual paycheck, I know what that is every single pay period, because I get salary.
Mm.
Yeah, it's open. They just came up.
Yeah. It's it's a lot that come with it that people don't know, man. And this you have to push yourself to do it. That's why I'm up here in the morning. You know what's so crazy?
What's going on, Miss Fields?
Miss Fields, Sister Fields in the building. That's like yesterday. I'm sitting in my fatherhood program, and something just said, grab the camera and just do a recording and make it as a YouTube short. But it's also helping the program out because we're trying to.
Hold up.
Get that and put
What's
it
going
up
on,
just to
Eric?
keep it. Just you know what I'm saying, just to keep the page interesting. I was telling Underrated yesterday, right? I was like, so I'm like, next month is Freaky Tide Day from Lost Boys. It's his day on the 17th of May. I'm like, I told him, I said, I'm going to Queens. I said, Freaky Tide been going since I was 16 years old. I said, do you know I've never went to one Freaky Tide Day, and this man been going 20 some years. And it's not that I never had no interest in going. I just, you know, when you living in New York, your mind is all over the place. So I'm telling him, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go, and that's great content because not only that's Freaky Tide Day, that's the same day that Chinx Drugs was murdered.
I still got the obituary from Freaky Tide.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I still got the obituary.
You held on to that for 20 some years?
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
told you I was cool with them. I had met them or whatever, and I was cool with them. And when I heard that he had passed or he had got taken out, um, I had I went to the daggone the viewing and I went to the funeral. And so I kept on to the I held on to the obituary.
Eric, I think that was March of 99.
Yeah,
I was,
it was actually it was yesterday. It was yesterday 99.
yeah,
Yesterday was the actual day that he passed.
yeah. And so yeah, they're doing something for him May 17th. And I'm like, that's crazy in Queens. And I'm like, then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, May 17th. I'm like, that's the same day
Was
that
it yesterday or was
I'm
it the
like, that's
same
the
day?
same day Chinks. That's the same day Chinks Jugs died, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, May 17th of 2015 was when
Matter of
Chinks
fact, let me
Jugs
look
was
at the
murdered.
obituary. I got the obituary. I got a picture of the obituary in my phone. Hold on one second. Let me look. I think it
No,
was
it's okay,
yesterday.
Erico.
It
It's
was
all
either
right,
yesterday
Erico.
or Sunday. It was either yesterday or Sunday was the actual day that he passed. Hold on one second. I'll tell you.
Okay, okay, yeah, because I
Yeah,
remember it came.
it was yesterday. I mean, yeah, yesterday. May 14th. I'm sorry, March 28th was the day that he died. March 28th, May 14th was the day that he was born. He was born May 14th, 1971. He passed away March 28th, 1999.
Now it makes sense of why May 17th they're doing something. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
May
May
14th.
17th. May 17th is a Saturday. Okay, now I. All right. Well, I told
May
Underrated.
14th is his birthday. Well,
Yeah,
was his birthday.
I told Underrated I'm gonna go out there. It's great content. So of course, you know, I'm gonna have my camera and all. Then I'm like, hey, this is the same day Chinks Drugs died. I'm like, this is all like this is it's crazy. But what I was saying was it's about content. You gotta stay consistent on what you do. You know, like you said, putting out 2, 3 videos. That's why I come in the morning and then sometime like if I was to get off now, I could be back in 2 hours if I wanted to, being at a boxing gym, and then come back at 4 or 5 o'clock if I want to. And they like, damn, we just seen you. Like, what is you doing? But you going if you want to make it on here, you're gonna have to give yourself that push. And a lot of people that see that this don't come easy are ready to walk away. Man, I've been doing this shit freaking 6 years, man. Ain't nothing happened yet. Well, I've been doing this 2 years, ain't nothing happened. What do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
What do you expect to happen? Especially if you're not putting in the work, you know, I can't do it like that because of my job. Then who's to blame? If you're gonna tell me you can't do it like that because of your job, then who's to blame? Because YouTube is not to blame. You're gonna have to make some time.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if you don't want to go full time with this and it's just a hobby to you, then say that. But don't try to convince people you want to do this full time, but you blaming your job. Nah,
Yeah.
bro. Look at what you do, and you still make the time. You probably one of the busiest brothers around, but you still make time to get on. So
Well,
all the other dudes that come up with them excuses, I'm not trying to hear that.
see, the problem with a lot of people, the problem with a lot of people is they don't know how to manage their time. They don't know how to manage
Yeah,
their time. They go to work, and then after they go to work, they do other things in the house, and they want to do YouTube as well, but they don't know how to manage their time because like most people are not used to working multiple jobs. I worked multiple jobs probably half my life. Half my life I didn't work two jobs at one time. So a lot
yeah,
of people they just don't know how to manage their time. Like I know when it's time for me to spend with my family, I know how to put that time to the side. I know how to put the time to the side for me to do YouTube, and then I have my time where I have to be at work. So I know how to manage time, especially because I've been in the military. So military teach you how to put things into order. Your whole life is put into order when you in the military. From
yeah.
what you do in the morning, what you do in the afternoon, what you do in the evening, everything is put in order. You have certain time to do everything. So it teach you how to keep everything in order. So that's what I'm saying. Most people just don't know how to manage time.
Nah, they don't. They make 100 excuses about why I can't do this and why I can't do that, and I'm like, bruh, you're making it more difficult than what it has to be. Take the
Yeah,
time.
everybody try to do everything in one day. You only got 24 hours in a day, and to be technical, you really only have 16 hours in a day because you spend 16 hours actually being woke. The other 8 hours you usually sleep, so you really only got 16 hours in a day.
Yeah, exactly, Miss Fields. So I'm like I was telling people earlier when I started this video, you got to give yourself the push. Listen, this is where I got to do, and if this is what I really want to do,
Yeah.
no matter how I feel, no matter how I feel when I wake up. I started not to do this live when I woke up free. I ain't gonna hold you, B. I woke up just 6 something. Usually when I wake up, I check Crush, and then I know, all right, once I know he's on, I'm like, all right, then it's not time for me to go on yet. This morning I came very close to saying, fuck it. I'm not up for it. But guess what I did? I got my ass up anyway, washed my face, did what I was supposed to, and said, you got to get up and do this. You got to get up and do it. Because every time you feel some kind of way, if you do it today, you'll do it tomorrow and you'll keep doing it because it's just a feeling of,
Going on,
I'm on
Jay?
you. Everybody knows Jay Gibson. What's up? Everybody knows who I am. I don't have to keep going live every day for people to know who I am. They know who I am. But it's not about that. It's not about people knowing who you are. You got a job to do. And the crazy thing is free people go, well, I'm not going hard like that. YouTube ain't paying me, so what you going hard like that for? Because you know that becomes the number one question. And it's like you missing the whole point.
I mean, yeah, YouTube not paying you, so you don't need to go hard. But that's all fine and good. You don't want to put too much time into something that you're not getting paid for. That's fine. I understand that. But the problem with that is you're not putting time in something that you're not getting paid for. The problem with when it comes to YouTube, you don't put the time in, you're never going to get paid for it.
Yeah,
YouTube, you got to put the time in order for it to pay off in the long run. If you don't put the time in, it's never going to pay off.
yeah. That's the question that, you know, because people are asking me, for all that shit you do you get paid for it? And I'm like, why is that the first thing that come to your mind? Do y'all think just because y'all see somebody with a channel, you automatically think they get paid? I said it don't work like that, bro. But you got to put
No.
in the work. You got to put in the work, and you got to put in the time. These cats don't
I
want to. These cats don't want to push themselves to do anything. They just want a miracle to fall out the sky. And I'm like, bro, that's never going to work. I'm off this week, but there are plenty of days that I go to work and do Not feel like. Yeah, nobody feels like that. Come on, man. Even with your 9 to 5 job,
Mm.
nobody feels like it. But you know, if
Yeah,
you don't, it's gonna happen.
and
You
I
just,
and I work from home. Like literally, all I do is look for resumes and interview people. That's all I do. But there's days where I don't even feel like doing that. And I, like I said, I work from home. I don't have to
yeah, because you have
go
a
to an
lot of
office
bullshit.
or nothing.
You have a lot of bullshit that comes with it at the same time, and it may not come from your side, but it might come from employees, and you like, here we go, another one with another excuse. Here
Like
we go.
literally, it's been days where my phone will ring nonstop. I be sitting there trying to go to sleep, and I tell my wife all the time. She be like, "Babe, your phone going on." I said, "I don't care. My office hours is over. Don't wake me up because my phone is ringing.
YouTube is always changing
I'm
shit.
not I'm not a supervisor. I don't answer to the officers. I'm human
Yeah, yeah.
resources. I'm the vice president of human resources. I don't answer to no officer. So if they calling my phone, if it's after business hour, I don't have to take that phone call. They're supposed to be calling their supervisor. They're supposed to be calling his supervisor. I'm the last person that they're supposed to be calling. So nah, I don't answer to these officers. And my,
No.
my wife don't she don't quite understand that just yet because she's still an officer. And she's like, well, you're part of management. Yes, I am part of management, but I'm above the managers that's in the field. I'm not that type of manager anymore. I was that for a long time, but I'm not that type of manager no more. I'm
Yeah,
a whole nother section now. That I'm
yeah.
part of the those officers that you only see when there's a problem. That's who I am. If you hear from me, it's because there's a problem. And I tell everybody in the interview, after we finish your onboarding and I get you up and running and I'm handing you over to your director or your chief or your supervisor, once I hand you over to them, let this be the last time that I talk to you. Because the next time that I talk to you, 9 times out of 10 is because you're getting written up or you're getting let
Don't
go.
get
So
fired. Yeah.
let this be the last time that I talk to you.
Man, that's got to be a aggravating. That's got to be aggravating. But like I said, man, we all got things that we gotta push ourselves to do. Even when it comes to firing somebody, you like, damn, I don't want to fire this dude, man. Shit,
This girl
got to
goes in
do
here and supposed to get one thing. She comes out with 17 bags and looking at me like, can you help?
it. I started my YouTube channel to give us a space that is more comfortable and safe and receive skills without having to pay 200 or more an hour. Yeah. Well, you know what, Miss Fields. I was on some boxing shit, and then I just wanted to start having topics like we have it now. That's what motivates me to keep doing what it is that I'm doing. Ah, there go my girl. There go my
She,
girl.
hold on, let me see if she can hear you. Hold on one
Did you?
second.
Did you? Did you? Did you? Yo, free. Why you ain't help her with them 17 bags, man?
I did.
Use a damn dog.
Huh? Hold on.
So yeah, Miss Fields, it happens like that. But you know, you have to give yourself a push
There you go. Yeah.
to to do this because
Oh, there you go. There you
none
go.
of this none of this comes none of this
She
YouTube
can
shit
hear you
comes
now.
easy. Oh, I said good morning, Miss Free. I said D Free didn't help you with all them bags, man. His lazy ass. He
Hey,
lazy.
had to stand in front of the truck looking homeless for him to get out the truck, get the bag.
Look at
I'm like, she supposed to go in there for one thing. She come out with all these daggone bags looking at me like, are you going to come out and help?
you knew when she walked in there she was gonna come out with more than what you know how Miss Free give it up already,
No,
man.
I'm gonna tell you. I went to the store the other day. We went to Family Dollar, and I went. She was like, "Baby, I need to go to Family Dollar." So I go to Family Dollar. I walked in. The manager in Family Dollar like, "Hey, where the wifey at?" I was like, "She in the car." She was like, well, yeah, it's a good thing you come in because she don't never just get what she's supposed to get. She always get more. When a manager of the store knows that you don't never get what you're supposed to get, you got a problem.
Yo.
She's like,
Yo.
yeah, it's a good thing you came in because she always get more than what she's supposed to get.
You should be grateful.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Because you don't want to walk out with one thing and then one bag and then you like, shit, we got to go back to the store. So sometimes you grab everything you need at one time. So you ain't
That
got to
that's
go back.
And
that's
that's
the
what I do.
that's the difference between women and men. Men know what they need to get, and they go in there and get what they need to get.
You
Women
don't
go
know
in there.
what you need to get.
I always
No.
know what I need to get.
Miss,
You be in
Miss
the back of
Frino.
the store, I be up
No, but
front.
that's
Right, I
no,
go get what I'm supposed to get, and I'm out the door. You
no.
walk down. She literally walks down every aisle. I go straight to what I'm supposed to get and walk out.
Because I got to make sure I don't forget nothing.
Hey,
She
yo,
would
you know what,
literally,
though? I
she
ain't gonna lie to
she
you.
go down there.
I
No, we
did
could
that with
go there to
Tiffany.
get just some toilet paper and paper towels. I will go straight to where the toilet paper and paper towels. She'll come back with bathroom mats, daggone tablecloths. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm like,
We
yeah,
didn't ask for this.
but we need it. So why not
No,
get
we
it
don't
while
need
you're
none of
there?
that shit. She wanted. We don't need
You
none
know
of it.
what?
She
I did
wanted.
that. Listen, I did that with Tiff one day. We went in the store and I'm like, all right, listen, we ain't about to be in here 30 minutes. Let's get what we got to get and get the fuck out of here. Because when the store get crowded, for some reason, I can't take it. And I'm like, yo, let's get in here and get what we got to get. And I'm like, I got my cart. She had her cart. I'm ready to almost go and pay. And I'm looking for her. And this woman that went and got 100 other things. And I'm like, what is we doing with all this?
Want to
We don't
get
even have
super
no.
crowded.
Yeah, she said she gonna get soup and crackers. She gonna come back with bananas, oranges,
He said
milk.
bananas. He said bananas and oranges. My
She
husband
talking about
gets
I'm going.
what he look for. He doesn't take
One of the babies,
other
one of the
things.
grandbabies is sick. So they, I think I think one of the grandbabies, it might be their mother. Their mother might be sick, but I think one of the grandbabies is sick. So
Oh no.
my stepdaughter sent a text message talking about she needs soup and crackers. So I was like, all right. She told me I'm gonna go get soup and crackers while she come out. I guarantee you she don't come out with just soup and crackers.
Oh
I
well, I hope it's
guarantee.
whatever. Once one of the kids is sick, man, I hope they feel better. I hate when kids get sick because their immune system is not like us. They can't take it. I hope they feel better though. Jesus, I
Uh,
hate when they get sick.
I don't know who. I think it is their mother though, but I don't care who's sick. Whoever's sick, stay the hell away from me. I mean, I don't. I see like they get sick to where they're throwing up. They got a high fever. They don't feel good. I get sick. Is my sickness is me getting a stopped up nose. Now I sound like I got snot in my nose for the rest of the week, and I can't breathe.
So you have to go down every. She said there'd be sales every week. You got to go down every aisle. Yeah, y'all know the sales. Y'all be in the stores. Y'all ain't gonna miss a sale. I
No,
swear, y'all ain't gonna miss one.
like no, like we went to Family Dollar. When was it? Last week, and we had to go pick up some gift wrapping paper for Dream because
Josh, you said,
we got all his presents at the house for his birthday party. So she wanted to wrap up all his presents. So soon as we walk in the store, you know Family Dollar always has that clearance rack. The first thing she looked at was the clearance rack. I'm like, come on, that's not what we here for. She like, I just want to see what they got. I don't give a fuck what they got. We're not getting none of it. I don't care about that. We're not getting none of that. We're going to get this dang wrapping paper. Let's go. I go get the wrapping paper. I'm standing in line. I'm looking for her. I'm thinking she right behind me. I'm looking for her. Her ass is down the goddamn other aisle. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be another 45 minutes. I was like, babe, you know I got an interview to do this morning, right? She's like, yeah, I know, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm like, it's gonna be another 45 minutes in this goddamn Family Dollar.
he said another 45 minutes. Uh, hey, I can't lie to you, dog. They might take long, but one thing about them, though, boy, they gonna get some shit. Now you might be like, what the hell is that? But they be coming back with some shit, and I'm like, oh, okay. So after doing this right, we not
I'm,
going back shopping again this week.
I'm gonna tell you what she did. When was it? Thursday. She gonna say, no, it wasn't Thursday, it was Monday, last Monday. She was like, you gonna be mad. I'm like, I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, what the fuck happened? She was like, I just spent $600. I'm like,
$600.
where you spend $600 at, nigga? We just pulled up at your job. Oh, well, it was something that popped up on my phone. I just hit okay. I didn't realize how much stuff I had in my cart. She had put stuff in her cart on her phone. She ordered online all the time. She
Yeah.
always putting stuff in her cart. Instead of her checking to see what she's paying for, she just hit okay and paid for everything that was in the cart. It was $600.52 worth of shit. I'm
That's
like,
crazy. That's crazy.
you just spent $600. I said, what did you buy? She's like, I don't remember what I had in there. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you just spent so every day we getting a package delivered to the store. I'm like, babe, what's this? I don't know. Open it up. I don't know. Open it up. I'm like, I'm opening up. It's shoe racks. It's dish racks. It's daggone comforters for the bed. She got 2 short sets for me, and I'm like, okay, these nice short sets, but these is more like short sets that I'm gonna wear around the house. I'm not wearing these motherfuckers outside. She like, wow, they nice. I said, yeah, they are nice, but I be damn if I'm gonna be seen out on the street with a silk short set on. I said, no, I'm not doing that. Nope, you're not gonna have me getting clown. I said, you forgot where we live at? We live in DC. My family loved Jonan. I said, I am not going outside with no damn silk shorts that looking like I'm belong to daggone Drew Hill or something. No, I'm not doing that. No sir. And I'm like, every time somebody see me, tell me what you want. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nope, not doing it.
Tell me what you want.
No sir.
He says,
Y'all know, I do too much roasting. Ain't nobody gonna be out here roasting me. No sir.
He said, tell me what you want.
So they see me. Tell me what you want. I'm like, man, fuck you, man. My wife made me wear this shit, man. Fuck you.
This Bill said dancing and bouncing and shit. Yo.
I'm telling you, my wife made me wear this shit.
This feels I got DP dancing in my head right now. Dancing and bouncing.
No sir.
So about yo, when did Drew Hill get a new?
When you gonna dye your hair platinum? Nigga, I ain't got no fucking hair. Wear your beard. When you gonna dye your beard platinum? Fuck you.
Yo,
Fuck.
when did Drew Hill get a new member? Yo, I'm not playing with y'all today, man. It's too damn early for this. Yo, he said them silk shorts. Little cute. Yeah, I wear them in the house, and I don't even know if I want to wear them in the house.
No, you think I'm joking? She got me 2 of them. One is black and white. The other one is white and black.
He said Cisco little nasty ass. Maybe he said Cisco little nasty ass. We found out deep we. He said we found. Like, she said Miss Will said we found out deep we on Twitter.
This shirt is one of the damn shirts that she had in that damn $600. I'm like, you spent $600. Out of that $600, I literally got 3 things. Everything else, well, I think technically I got 4 things because one of the shoe racks was for me. So technically I got 4 things, but everything else was for her and the goddamn grandbabies.
Oh, well, you know how it is when it comes to the grandbabies. So you,
Grandbabies are the most spoiled. These two grandbabies are more spoiled than any other grandbabies because they live with us. So every time we go to the store, can I get a toy? I'm like, nigga, you got a whole fucking closet full of toys. No, you ain't getting no damn toys. I just want
man.
one toy. I'm like,
Let me
no,
just
Dream, you're not getting no
I'm about to
toys.
say.
I just want one toy.
I just about to say. I know that's Dream. That sounds
Dream,
just like Dream.
every time he be like, can I get a toy? I'm like, no, you're not getting no toy. I just want one toy. I said, Dream, I don't give a fuck if you want two toys. You're not getting no toys. You got a whole closet full of toys. You got toys you haven't even opened or played with yet. I ain't want those toys. I want these toys. I'm like, Dream, you're not getting no toy. Please, 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 please.
Oh
Like,
man, I
Dream,
know.
get the hell out of my damn face. You're not getting no damn toy.
Yeah.
I said, Dream, get the hell out of my damn face. You ain't getting no toys. Whatever, fat back. I said, what you say? He said, whatever, fat back.
He called you fat
That's his new thing that he say to me now. Whenever he get mad at me, he call me fat back.
He said, "Whatever, fat back."
He came in the house over there and said, Dream, come here. I'm like, shut up, fat back. I said, what? Shut up, fat back. I said, I'm gonna fuck you up. You call me fat back again. Fat back. I said, all right, wait till I catch your little ass.
So you call him fat back? Yo, I can't with Dream, man. How old Dream about to be?
5.
Oh my God. Damn, time goes fast. Oh man. Oh, Dream, man. Oh, that shit just killed me just now. Oh Lord. Fat back. I'm done. Roasted by your yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but Miss Phil's Dream is not your average baby.
Man, my grandson is ridiculous, dog. This nigga be in this joint. We be sitting there dying laughing all day long. Him and his sister. These are the two funniest grandbabies I have ever seen in my life. These niggas will stay fighting each other. And so I put them in, I tell one to go in one room, the other one go in the other room. They were like, why I gotta go in the room? I want to watch TV. I'm like, cause y'all keep fighting. You go in your room, you go in your grandmother's room. Y'all keep coming out here while I'm on a goddamn computer. I'm telling y'all I'm in a meeting or I'm on an interview call. Y'all making too much noise. Dream will say, shut up, fat back. I said, Dream, call me fat back one more time. I'ma whoop your ass. Whoop my ass. He said he gonna say, you whoop my ass. I'm gonna tell grandma to whoop your ass. I said, grandma can't beat me. Yes, she can, because I'm a helper.
Oh shit.
What's going on, G5?
Oh, Bob, what up? My Dallas Bella. Yo, y'all stupid, man.
But yeah, nah,
Oh my God.
I don't ever go shopping with my wife no more. She said she about to go shopping. I said, all right, I'm gonna sit in the car. She's like, wow, I'm gonna need your help. I said, I know you're gonna need my help, but I'm not walking around that whole store. I'm gonna sit right here, give my legs some rest. So when it's time for me to come get you, I pull up to the front, put the bags in the car, and then I come out like loud. I told y'all. She went in fucking Giant to get soup and crackers. There's nobody in fucking Giant. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. She ain't back yet. I told you.
Yeah, she about to
Soup
do
and,
a humor.
dog,
She
soup
about to
and
do
crackers. The soup aisle is right there when you first walk in Giant. It's
He
the
said the
soup
super.
aisle is little. She got a whole fucking cart full of groceries. I'm looking at her come out right now. No,
Yeah,
she
oh,
got
I
a
thought
whole
that was.
fucking cart.
I thought that was. I was gonna say, what the hell?
Nah, you about to see her. She
Oh,
about to pull up. She about to walk out. She was
damn.
about to walk out right behind him. She got a whole fucking cart full of groceries, dog.
Number five. I mean, not five. Underrated. Look in your DM. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's how it be, man. That's why I be telling her. I be like, you going shopping? Yeah, I don't know about that one. So I be
She
like,
gonna say
my thing is, when I go into a
that.
store, I know exactly what I want, and I'm trying to get the hell out.
Now, if I sit right here, it's not raining, it's not doing anything. But if I sit right here, she gonna say, "You saw me coming. Why you ain't pull up?" because that's the wrong side of the street. I can't pull right up to the front of the daggone store.
Oh, put your sirens on. So you got an emergency. Put your sirens on. She gonna come out with it. She gonna come out of there with hella bags.
She got one big ass bag.
I got one paper bag. Stop lying.
It ain't just super crackers.
He said they super crackers.
It ain't just soup and crackers. There's more than that in there.
Oh man.
What else you buy besides soup and crackers?
That's all I bought.
That's a damn lie.
And the
Zip,
soda.
zip.
Soldier, she don't, like, and a soda for you. She ain't no damn.
And see, at least she was thinking about you.
Nigga, I don't drink sodas like that no more. The only time I drink sodas is at night. During the day, I drink water.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I told you I'm working out. So now during the day, I only drink water. At night, I drink sodas.
Oh, okay.
I drink one soda. Like lately, for the last week and a half, I only been having one soda a day. I've been drinking water most of the day.
Oh, which is not bad.
You gotta put the grass in there. The eggs.
And the egg, I ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
This dude will be. Oh, I got you 5. Got some 5 to link my brother G5 Gabe coming up, man. I ain't seen 5 in 100 years, man.
I think G5 think he better than us. He didn't got promoted and son playing professional baseball. He didn't went to the pros and now he don't have to see us small folks anymore.
Yeah, I heard he bought. I ain't gonna lie. I heard he bought some land in Dallas, man. I mean, I'm just
That man,
saying.
that man, that man is playing professional baseball.
I'm just saying, man. He doing good, man. You know, he got that $3 million contract. I'm just saying.
We don't get this. We don't see G5 at all. He like, no, I'm Carter's manager. I ain't got time for you two. I'm managing Carter. I ain't got time for you two. We doing bigger and better things. That man Carter is the only kid.
I knew I did
Carter
that. I already knew
Carter
I did
Carter
that.
Carter is the only kid that is 10 years old that's in professional baseball. The only professional baseball player that's 10 years old.
Shout out to Carter, man, doing his thing, man. He doing his thing. I like to see the youngsters doing their thing though, like that, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a good thing. It's a real good thing. That's why we gotta put Dream.
Why his little lazy ass go across the street and get no daggone soup and crackers? He's
Cause
sitting right here.
he got soup yesterday and got the wrong kind.
Huh?
He got soup for her yesterday and got the wrong kind.
Check your DM, 5. This is
She
beef,
put it in the trash.
pay taxes, and Michael Jackson
I don't
showed
even know why
you
he
that
is.
you don't have to stay black.
He was fucked her all day
Yeah,
yesterday. He cheated on her. Had sex with some girl.
run that score. Well, check your DM, 5, if you're still on. Yeah, man. Shout out to Carter, man. Shout out to Dream. Yo, I seen that joint you sent me free with him on the football field. I
Yeah.
seen my man Dream. I said, yo, look at my son Dream.
Yeah, that nigga,
Told
he
him,
he
he
was
didn't take it
mad
up.
Saturday he couldn't go to practice because it was raining, so they didn't have no practice.
Your man look like he gonna do some damage on that field. He look like he gonna do some damage. Shouts to my man Dream, man.
Yeah, Dream doing this thing though.
I ain't even mad. I was happy to see him in that place. All kids need to be doing something, you know, when they're young like that, 4, 5, 6 years old. Because a lot of these teenagers today, they act like they ain't got nothing to do.
Right.
I look at a lot of them. It's like, even though I was a teenager,
Hold on.
we always found something to do. We got off our block.
Yeah.
These kids nowadays don't even get off. They don't even get off the block.
Right.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not.
And
I'm not one of those ones. Like I said, when I was a kid, we used to be outside chasing girls, playing double dutch, playing basketball,
yeah,
playing tag, playing playing tag football in the middle of the street. Something.
we went to time. Let me tell you something. We left the block. We went to Times Square. There was so many things to do in Manhattan. We wanted to get away because a lot of times we want to stay on the block looking at the same people, being around the same other kids we know that's not leaving the block. We didn't want to do that. We got the fuck off the block. We went to Times Square. We went and enjoyed ourselves, man. We had fun. What's up, y'all? Though? Welcome to the channel. Yes, so we were talking about the word of the day was push. Push yourself to be great. Push yourself to be successful. We were talking about a little bit of that before y'all came on.
My bad. My bad.
Sorry. Said what Miss Phil says. I got the meal prepared and done.
Jazzy, sit down.
So
Sit.
meal definitely helps us both during the week. Blessings to you. Oh
Down.
yeah. Always. I prepare meals as much as I can for my missus, man. As much as I can. That's the great thing about knowing how to cook. You don't have to be the best cook, but you better know how to do something. You better know how to
Stop,
do
little
something.
girl. Stop.
Who you
Sit
talking to,
still.
Jazzy?
Yeah. Every time I put her harness on, she wanna lick me. Her little ass getting big as shit.
Jazzy?
I'm about to show you how she look. She getting big as shit now. Come, get off some people's front porch.
Oh damn, she is. Look at Jazzy. She's still in the baby stages though.
Nah, she ain't no baby. She be 1 year tomorrow. She ain't no damn baby no
Oh.
more.
Oh, you ain't gonna treat her like a baby no more, Free?
Nah, she ain't no damn baby no more. Hey, get over here. No,
You ain't gonna treat her like a baby no more, Free?
I ain't never treated her like no baby. She was a grown ass woman when I got her.
That's crazy. That's
No,
crazy,
I
Free.
treated her like a baby when she looked like a baby. Now she grown. This is the biggest she gonna get. She just gonna get wide. She ain't getting no taller. Stop.
Underrated, the number one grinder, the best kept secret on social media. My Brooklyn brother.
Good morning to everybody. How
Go
y'all
ahead.
doing?
What's going on, man?
Just maintaining, bro.
Yeah, man. We maintaining, we chilling. It's Tuesday. It's another day, man. We just sitting up here vibing and building. We was up here talking about pushing yourself to be great. And we were talking about how this social media thing works, for people that
Come here.
don't know. But we was just talking about pushing yourself in life,
Sit.
period. But for people that don't know,
Sit.
you gotta make things work for yourself, man. Sometimes things are not gonna just happen on its own.
Yeah, ain't gonna come to you. Gotta make it happen.
If you don't push to be great, you're gonna be stuck in a position where you're just not gonna go anywhere. If you're waiting for miracles to happen, it just doesn't happen that way. You gotta want to push to be great. BBO, what up? So so that's what we was talking about, you know what I mean? Pushing yourself, we gotta push ourselves to go to work. Sometimes we gotta push ourselves to do a lot of shit.
We
Sometimes I
going,
don't want to go
BBO.
to the supermarket to go get something to eat. As crazy as it sounds, I gotta make myself get up and go because I'm like, if I don't go,
Yeah.
how the hell we gonna eat?
Like BBO said all the time, he was like, man, every time I call for D Free, he always ready to go. I said, no, because I mean, I'm always motivated. I keep myself motivated. I'm
Well,
always motivated to do anything I say that I'm gonna do. I motivate myself to do it. So it's not so much of me pushing myself. It's more so staying motivated. You
yeah,
gotta remember what
Yeah.
your ultimate goal is. When you remember what your ultimate goal is, it's easy to motivate yourself to do what you gotta do.
yeah. Thank you, BBO. I appreciate you, brother. I want to congratulate y'all on y'all success and what y'all doing, because y'all got a lot of people checking into y'all, man, and it's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. Y'all channel is starting to get around a lot. Where even in New York, I be in some gyms, and y'all pop up a lot, and I'm like, yo, that's the fam right there, man. You know what I mean? This is why we have to, like me and you were talking about yesterday, Underrated, about
Yes.
that support of telling people go subscribe to them brothers over there. Go subscribe to them brothers, because that's. Let me tell you something. We need each other. Rather if we know it or not, and it's not about who has the most subscribers. It's not about who has the most views. In all reality, on this earth, when you really look at it, we all we got. And if we have to push each other, then that's what we have to do. Hey man, you could be doing better than what you're doing. You
Every
could be
every
doing better than what you're doing.
yeah, every
Yeah.
little counts.
CMB.
Yeah. What BBO said? Never have smoke. Yeah, he said it's funny that Kid Chris niggas never have smoke for Puerto Rican free. Oh
Come here.
man.
Come here.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we all we have, and you know what I'm saying?
Come
And we
here.
have to, we have
Come
to
here.
all give each other sometimes that push.
Come
One
on.
person might have to give, hey, people, I had to give Underrated that push.
Stop.
We all had to. I remember G5 and them having to give me a push, like, yo, dog, you got to get on this YouTube shit. The Instagram thing is cool, but you're gonna have to get on this YouTube, because in all reality, there was no way I could avoid it. There was no way I could avoid YouTube. I tried and it didn't work, and I had to, and it was the best decision I've ever made. Yo, Free, you know what? You underrated than everybody else that don't know, but I'm sure you two know. The whole thing that I avoided was not want to come on YouTube to deal with trolls, man. That's what kept me from wanting to get on YouTube, man. I had more control. Well, I got control of it now, but I felt like I had more control of blocking people on Instagram that come in. Because Instagram, I remember in the beginning, I used to get a lot of weirdos on there, and I used to always have to block them. Um, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time to be dealing with these trolls on YouTube. It's just something I don't want to deal with. You gave me some great game earlier on. Oh, BBO, that's what we're here for. We're supposed to give each other game. This is what we're here for. Like, we all can laugh and joke about stuff, but honestly,
Come on.
this is what we're here for. I gave you some game earlier, BBO. Remember me telling you a while ago, I think this was last year, when I said, brother, go ahead and do you. Huh? I told you that last year. Go ahead and do you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you gotta say. Everybody might not like the content. Somebody might not just like you for whatever, because the way you look. But you go ahead and continue to do you and be you. I tell Underrated the same thing. Be you.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you.
what I told BBO
You.
the same thing. I said, dog, you ain't gotta put on no put a character on YouTube. Be yourself. Just be yourself. You get more love and more respect for just being yourself than being a character. Like people, they some people watch showbiz, but the one thing they say about showbiz, I can't deal with that. He too corny to me. He's always putting on the front. Like most people like people that's being real.
Um, a lot of people, and this is not to throw shade to anybody, a lot of people are gonna fake it till they make it.
Yeah.
And that's not throwing no shade at nobody. I seen the behavior of dudes on social media versus where I be at these press conference, I be at these wait-ins, and these dudes be quiet as a church mouse, and you saying to yourself, well, damn, where's all that? Where's all that wild shit you be doing? But as soon as we get in this building, you couldn't even notice who they were. You wouldn't even know they was in the building because you was like, damn, they don't act like this when they on social media.
Right. And
What's up?
that's what I was saying. Get over here. That's what I was saying. You got to understand, when you see these people in the street, they expect you to be exactly what they see you on YouTube. They don't look at
Yeah.
YouTube as a TV show, so they're not expecting a character. They expect you to be what you are when you on YouTube. So
That's
if
right.
you on YouTube going crazy at people, they expect you to be the same way when they see you live, going crazy at people, saying wild stuff. They expect to see that. They don't look at YouTube as a TV show. Come on.
No, BVO, you wasn't getting hated on because you were black. You were getting hated on because people didn't understand what it was that you were doing. And it's okay. We all are responsible for our behavior and what we say on YouTube, whether it's good or bad. We all are responsible. I probably, to some people, got one of the most boringest channels probably on YouTube. I'm not saying I've heard people say that, but there's some people that be like, man, that nigga channel boring. You don't have no intro. You won't be having no type of guests. This shit is like, and it's okay because you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You're just not gonna be. Not
Nope.
gonna be. Some people might say, I don't want to watch D Free because I don't like that dumbass beer on his face, and I don't like that he laugh all the time when shit ain't funny. But you can't. Is he supposed to change who he is? Hi, Dream.
What's going on? Say what's going on?
You okay? You don't feel good today?
No, he finally out for Easter break.
What's the matter, Dream? What's the matter, buddy?
He just got up.
Oh, he just got up. All right, man. Well, go get yourself up. Go wash your face. Get yourself up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but see, somebody can say, I don't like Free for this and I don't like him for that. That's okay. That's not going to change who Free is. You think he going to change who he is because what you saying or what you feel about him?
It's raining.
You think Underrated is going to change how he does his shows because you feel some kind of way? Because you don't like him having men's talk? You just don't like him doing anything? Doesn't work like that.
Nah, sure don't.
Don't work like that. I'm tired of hearing these morning chop ups. Can we please talk about who Jerron Booth Ennis is going to fight next? Like this is what people will do, Free. They will come and try to change who you are. You talking about this and hey man, what do you think about Canelo and William Skull? We're not in a boxing conversation right now. Why is this even coming up? You know, people will try to people are crazy, man. BBO's an ass.
He said,
BBO,
ice cold. You should have heard it yesterday. I wasn't being ice cold. You was more so being ice cold than I was.
And I'm sorry I missed y'all show. I'm sorry I missed the show. I was doing wrestling last night, so I totally didn't even realize y'all was still on, and I have to go back and look at the replay of y'all show. But to see y'all on every day, when y'all do go on and y'all cooking, it's great because I never thought I'd look up. I saw you, Thomas, just to see all of y'all under the same banner doing what y'all doing, man. It's hey man, y'all all push each other. Rather if you know it or not, y'all all push each other in different ways where y'all just make it worth it, man. Yeah, I didn't do the voice last night, BBO. We just had a great time chopping it up about wrestling. That's all, man. Just giving giving people something different. Sometimes you gotta switch it up, but we're not gonna stop being who we are. And I told BBO that when he would hit me up and he would have some concerns about certain things because he felt like people wanted him to change who he was. I said, man, you go ahead and be you, bro. OG
Mm,
Steve, my brother, what up? You be you. Do you. If being silly and making jokes is you and people can't understand that, then that's on them. You don't change who you are because people can't understand you. You don't change who you are because people can't figure out what it is that you're doing. What's up with this guy? No, you continue to keep being who you are. If people can't understand who you are and what you're doing, then that's their business. What's up with this guy? Yeah, what's up with this guy? Like, who cares? If you can't understand me, that's cool. I like it that way. I like it that way. But if you know, you know. So it is what it is at the end of the day, man.
yeah.
Nobody cares about that. We all doing something great on this YouTube. We're gonna continue to do something great. And one day, hopefully, if there's ever a YouTube Hall of Fame, I'm hoping that we're in it. I'm hoping we're in it. Seriously. I'm really hoping that one day that we all look up and we're in it. Because
Yeah.
we're doing a lot of things that other channels are not doing. And we're not just coming together to talk boxing. It's a
You remember
brotherhood.
Lazarus? He had been dead for 4 days, but God
Brothers,
remembered
Underrated always doing something.
Mississippi. That's the true father.
what the hell is you watching, Free?
That's not me. That's underrated. That man over there sound like Martin Luther King.
No, I was checking out this other channel. It popped up.
Oh,
So
oh. I was gonna say, what the hell is you watching, Free?
I thought underrated. I'm on my computer going through these resumes and signing off on these paperwork. That's what I'm doing right now.
See, I'm
Underrated
about to see.
over here doing this. I'm gonna show you something, Clarence, because
He
you
on
was
his
gonna
Martin
say
Luther King. I ain't mad at him.
I'm gonna show you something in a second, Clarence. You're gonna be like,
Yeah,
God damn.
underrated on his Martin Luther King. I ain't mad at you, underrated. Just got back to the crib. I'm pulling up. Don't be pulling up here with
All right,
don't
five.
be pulling up here with cigars and showing money off five.
I know daggone you gonna be sitting there, you pulling up, but daggone Carter's like, show me the money.
My man Carter, the first kid in professional baseball. She's underrated. Is one of my favorites. Yeah, he is. He's definitely one of my favorites. He's definitely underrated. Has been one of my favorites. It's always been one of my favorites because he always gave me something to think about. Honestly, he's one of the ones that inspired me to even step back from having these boxing conversations a little bit and get into what was going on in real life. I mean, and I'm glad I did that because I had to realize that we had a bigger fight going on in the world besides boxing. So it was something that was needed and it was necessary to do. No, you don't expect everybody else to do it. CJ Rich, what's up, my brother? We don't expect everybody to do it, but it was very necessary to do. But we will, and as the time go on, we will continue to build.
Mm-hmm. Most
Yo, do
definite.
y'all remember? Do y'all remember when we all first got online together?
Yeah, I did. I didn't know who the hell you was, and I was like, this man Clarence always talking about, man, if they go against my family, hey, I'm fucking them up. I don't give a fuck. Y'all the family. I'm like, Clarence, if you don't shut the hell up.
But I meant that though, man. I meant that though. But I remember first time hearing you joke, I was like, this dude free. I said, I can't be on here with him. Jesus Christ. Somebody gonna get bombed. Uh first time meeting Underrated, I remember we were it was still COVID. And it was me, him, and two other brothers, and we were just trying to figure each other out. And it was still new at the time, but even though we had the fallout, but me and Underrated made sure we stayed in touch. And here it is 4 years later, 5 years later, we still here, and it's a beautiful thing. We still doing it, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think 4 or 5 years later I'll still be on social media, like talking about this, man. As much as we done been through, we seen cats disappear off social media.
Hold on one
Like,
second.
there's a lot of cats. There's a lot of cats right now that had channels. You don't even see them no more. It got quiet.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that got quiet.
It's quiet. I'm like, wait a minute. I used to see homie go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Where'd do that? It got quiet. I'm talking about, which is crazy because it opened the doors for a lot of new people to come in, which new people are going to come in anyway. But then you look at some of these other dudes coming in, and you like, oh, God. Oh, this is why it's important for us to stay. I mean, new guys are going to come in every day, but it's important for us to be here.
Yeah.
Because anybody just wake up and be like, you know what, today I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Because everybody thinks because they know 3 or 4 fighters, that gives them the right to start a YouTube. But it's like, you can start YouTube for baseball, you can start for football, you can start for hockey. I'm waiting to see a hockey channel. I ain't even mad. I'm not even a hockey fan. I want somebody to start a YouTube channel with hockey, because too many people are participating in boxing and don't know shit.
Well, I know somebody that talks about hockey.
Yeah?
Yup.
Too many of these dudes are just like, yeah, because I'm a fan of this person and that person, that gives me a right to start a channel. Ooh. No, they start with that Paul Bearer shit. Oh, yes. I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel will be popping. Oh, yes. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to tell you, these dudes are crazy, man. But we have been, I ain't gonna lie, man, we pushed ourselves, man. I don't know about y'all in the beginning. Did y'all have to push yourselves to do this? Or was it something that came like natural?
Well, for me personally, right? There was this guy I grew up named Frank in Brooklyn. We grew up together, and then we was talking. This is like going on a year. I think it was going on a year that I was in Virginia. My place. And he said, you got a YouTube channel, right? I said, YouTube channel? What are you talking about? You do got a YouTube channel. So I said, so check it out. So I have over 700 music videos. He said, scratch that out and start doing content. He said, you got a lot of stuff to talk about. Once you start doing that. So I started doing that, like I said, maybe mid 2012. And then I really started doing it like towards it. Sparingly, I was doing 2013, but really I started really doing it regularly towards the end of 2013. And that was it.
Yeah. That's just like I said, I had a lot of doubts. I was like, I don't know. There was doubts, and it shouldn't have been doubts. But things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen, and the thing is, it's like, okay, what do we do now? Where do we go from here? So, that's pretty much what it was. With me, but hard work and dedication and pushing yourself. I still have to push myself.
Clarence,
what's up?
I want you to see something. Since I've been in this position, this is how many people I actually hired. Can you see that? It's kind of blurry. Can you see it
Yeah,
now?
it is kind of blurry. What's the numbers?
189.
God, dog.
This how many people I terminated. 149.
One.
This how many this how many
Damn.
people I brought in all together. 353.
Damn, free. My man, free working. So you terminated 149? Damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. This is what I got going on today. See that
You
Joe
got
say
six interviews.
seven.
You got six interviews. You got six interviews today, right?
Yeah, it says seven upcoming. One 6 today, one tomorrow. In the past, in the past 30 days, 190 interviews that I had.
Yo, when you terminate them, what? How did they take it? Because I think me and you talked about this before. When they be like, "Yo, I'm gonna sue you. You're gonna hear from my lawyer."
Yeah, they say that. They say that all the time. But the problem is, I mean, the thing is, most of these people that says that they don't have a lawyer. And the other
That's what I'm
ones that
saying.
that the other ones that do have a lawyer, when they talk to their lawyer, they say, you don't have a leg to stand on.
Mm.
So I don't really trip off of it because we have everything backing us. We have all the evidence and everything. So when we terminate you, it's actually us not terminate you, is you basically terminating yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what some people got to realize.
Yeah, I got about 6 or 7 people that's gonna be mad on Friday.
Oh shit.
No, because they haven't done their onboarding package and they have already been to work, which they was hired on the spot by the director or the chief for their respectable states, but they haven't done their onboarding package. So,
Now
in
explain to the
order,
people who don't know what's that. For the people who
well,
don't know.
Well, with our company, the onboarding package is the application to our company. It's your offer letter that you have to sign off on, and then it's the application to our actual company. And in that application, you have to do your I-9 form, which is your social security card,
Yeah.
your birth certificate and your driver's license or a passport. Um, but also you have to do your direct deposit. In order for you to get paid from us, you got to be put onto the payroll because we don't do paper checks. So you got to do direct deposit forms. So if you don't
Okay.
do your direct deposit, if you don't do the onboarding package, you can't be put into our payroll, which means you can't get paid. So that's why I'm gonna have 6 or 7 people mad because they haven't done their onboarding package and they've already been to work.
Didn't they know that already?
Some of them did, some of them didn't because it was last minute hiring that I didn't do. These other people did the hiring. They just sent them over to me to send out the onboarding package, which is okay. It's just you got to make sure you got to stay on top of them, make sure that they do their onboarding package. Like when I do the interviews, when I actually interview individuals and bring them on, the supervisors, the directors, the chiefs for each state, they don't know that these officers are coming on because I don't let them know anything until they finish their onboarding. Once they finish their onboarding, then I send them over. I say, okay, this is an officer for such and such site. This is what his qualifications is. This is what his license is. So now they can go ahead and put him to work. He's already completed the onboarding package. So he or she don't have anything to worry about. But when you're bringing people on yourself and you putting them to work immediately, the problem is they haven't done the onboarding. And a lot of times people forget to do the onboarding because they already work and they just automatically figure, well, they're going to pay me whether I do my onboarding or not. They don't understand. No, the only way you can get paid by us is by completing your onboarding package. And then some of these people, they literally not supposed to work. Like I got a person now, he's probably straight, but what he did was when he did his onboarding, he sent me a copy of his driver's license that was expired last year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't use that. This is a federal document. I can't use this. I can't sit here and put this license on this. So he probably have one that's updated, but he gave me the one that was expired from last year. So I had to reject his onboarding packet and let
So
him know that he got to redo it.
this week we're gonna have a pretty bunch of pissed people because they're gonna be thinking they're getting paid. Oh
I ain't got nothing
shoot.
to do with that.
Oh man. Damn. Well, I
Ain't
hope they
my
didn't
fault.
make
I
no.
mean,
I hope they didn't make no plans this week to go to no concerts. We're going out to dinner. We're going to a movie, baby. I'm getting paid. Drinks on me, y'all. Oh Lord.
they'll get paid. It just will be 2 weeks from now. It won't be this week.
Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. They gonna be. Oh, they gonna be mad as shit. Damn.
That's not on me. I didn't bring
Damn.
them on, so I don't have to worry about it. I ain't got to explain it to them. I didn't bring them on.
Ooh, boy, it's gonna be some hot ones this week. Ooh, they gonna be hot. Cause I know I'll be hot. 2 weeks. Shit.
Yep.
I already have to find a way to get to work because if you don't have a car, you probably got to get on the bus or whatever. I don't know how the bus works out there. You got to find a way to get to work or pay somebody to drive you. So it's like, damn it,
It works the same way it works in DC. I mean, in New
damn.
York, DC buses and Maryland bus. Well, Maryland is a little bit different, but the DMV bus system works the same way as it does in New York.
And they be having to be to work early.
Yeah,
Some of them.
some people have to be to work at 7 in the morning. Some people have to be there 8, 9. We have different time frames. Some people don't have to be to work until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It all depends on what shift you have.
Man, it's gonna be a couple pissed off people this week, boy. Ooh, they gonna be pissed to a high level of festivity. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, some of these things either got to be explained or this is the questions that they need to ask when they're going for the job. Need to ask certain questions. Like when they sit there and ask you, "Do you have any questions for me?" and people be like, "No," because they just be so worried about getting the job. There be sometimes I might have a question, like, "Yeah, so how did this payroll thing works again?" Because I'm
Yeah.
curious to know how this
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, everybody. I've asked everybody. I'm like, y'all have any questions? Some people have other questions to ask. Some people like, no, you answered all the questions that I have. Because I literally will ask. I don't do a normal interview like most people do interviews. Tell me about a time when this happened. I don't do none of that. I don't answer none of those generic questions. I literally get straight to the point. So, are you? What type of license do you have? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? Do you have that? All right. Is it a problem for you working this shift? Is it a problem for you working at this site? And then I
Yeah,
say these are the things that we expect you to have when you come to work. Do you have these items? If everything is yes, then you good to go. Are you if you considering us starting it with this with our company? They were like, yeah. I said, okay, well, I just need you to send me your email address so I can send you the onboarding package, and then I give them the whole explanation of the onboarding package. And I tell them every time, make sure you double check, triple check your checking account number, your routing number, because I won't know anything is wrong until it's time for you to get paid, and you're calling me saying you didn't receive your paycheck. And then
yeah,
I can go in the system and correct whatever was wrong, but you will have to wait till the following week. I mean, to the following pay period to get your paycheck because our system only cuts out paycheck one time per pay period for the entire company, not just in DC or Maryland or Virginia, for the entire company. Everybody gets paid the same day at the same time. So we're in West Virginia, Virginia, DC, Maryland, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, and Texas. So it cuts paychecks for everybody at the same time.
Mm. Um, that's good. A lot of people just got to understand how that works, man. You know, because I know nobody wants to get paid late. Everybody wants to get paid on time. These are just things that people got to pay attention to, because what you don't want to feel like is that your time is wasted and you just went to work a whole week or two and oh my
Yeah,
God, what do you mean I'm not getting anything? Or if I'm not getting nothing to 2 weeks from now, you got to be
yeah, and
paying attention, man.
like I'm one of those ones. If the person did everything they were supposed to do, I make sure that they get paid. I'm calling the commissioner and say, hey, this person did this. These are the hours that they work. They missing their paycheck, and I make sure they get paid. But if you didn't do what you're supposed to do, there's nothing I can do for you. I can't do nothing for you. You
Yeah,
didn't. You didn't. We don't do paper checks. We don't do Cash App or none of that. We did used to do Cash App, but the problem with us doing Cash App, when it's time for you to do your taxes, you don't have no W-2 because everything was done through Cash App. There's no receipt
yeah,
of your taxes that was taken out or anything like that. We don't have no
yeah,
receipt of that. So that's the problem. We had a couple of people who only got paid by Cash App and they was calling us for a W-2. Well, technically, you don't have a W-2 because you got paid through Cash App. I don't know if taxes was taken out or not. So far as I know, you got paid all your money. You didn't get any taxes taken out. How will we know how much taxes to take out? How will we know that? We don't do taxes.
yeah,
We put the numbers in the system and the system does the taxes. We don't do that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a little iffy with it. If you do it through Cash App, some people feel like it's
Like
easier that way to
I
them.
literally had one person. They were like, "Oh, well, they took taxes out of my Cash App." I said, "How did they take taxes out of your Cash App?" They're like, well, the owner sent me the Cash App directly. He said there was taxes taken out. I said, how would he know the taxes? What taxes to take out? He don't know where you live at. He don't know what state you're from. He just know your Cash App account number. That's all he knows is Cash App. He
Johnny,
don't
what
know what
up, my
state you're at.
guy?
Oh well,
Every-
he's the owner. He should know where state. No, he doesn't. I'm the one that do all the onboarding. He doesn't know your state.
No, you
He
don't.
don't know
Make
where
sure
you're
y'all go
from.
subscribe to the Hangout spot. My man Johnny, man, go subscribe to him over there, man. Please, always dope content over there. It's always showing love. Right back at you, my guy. Yeah, they don't know. Well, how did he tell you something like that? That sounds crazy. Some people think they could just tell you anything as if you're stupid, as if you were born yesterday. You know how long I've been doing this? People just be saying anything. But welcome, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody smash that like button. We just up here chopping it up, you know, talking to the brother D Free about his job and how it works. That's all. I'll be back later on today to talk some boxing. I'm gonna come back later on today to talk some boxing. We got Gabriel Fendora this week. We got a couple people this week, so I'm gonna come back later now. Gonna come back later. Just make sure that y'all here later when we come back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. G5 Gabe in the building.
Man, my
Uh-oh.
bad, man. I've been had to take care of business calls all morning, but soon I clicked backstage. As soon as I clicked backstage, ring, 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 ring. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
I seen it. I
man, you
seen it.
gotta be shitting me.
I said somebody came. I said, did he come up and then he went back off? I figured something happened. I said, well, he'll come. He'll come back. He's in the middle of doing
Yeah,
some Five. I ain't talked to you
yeah,
in 100 years. What's up, Five?
man. I'm good, y'all. Just man, it's been a lot of changes within the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Or household. A lot of shit been going on, but a lot of stuff then got came to a head and got settled or whatever. But just just putting puzzle pieces back together, man, adjusting it to new normal. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
everything good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't banning nobody. I heard D Free talking about I'm acting funny and shit. Whatever. Marvel head ass. Ain't none of that. They just be having me going. Like now, my grandmother stay with me now. So after my uncle passed, they stay with her. Like it's I got my house is different now. So you know what I'm saying. When you get extra bodies in your house, you got to readjust. You know what I'm saying. So
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah. So
Yeah, of
it's been
course.
time consuming. So you know me, if I hear anybody, if I ain't right mental or I got too much going on, I'm not going live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going live. It's just me. That's just how I'm wired. So
Nah.
yeah.
I get it. I totally
Oh,
get
but,
it.
but we good. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the landscape and the changes of things that y'all can see very vividly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of energy and vibes and things change, man. I just had to take a step back because
I've been
it
seeing
was
it.
different.
I was seeing it.
Shit is different. So
Yeah,
I'm just
I
like
definitely seen it.
y'all see. I'm just cool, but you know shit done changed. So I was like, let me just fall back. Ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? If I got your
Sometimes,
number, we can tap in.
sometimes, believe it or not, change is necessary. Even if people don't understand why that has came, sometimes it's necessary because you got enough shit going on. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You got enough shit going on. But long as we know we see you, we see a post from you on Instagram or something, that's when I know, okay, my brother is okay.
Yeah,
He's good. Long as I see
good.
a picture of something, I'm like, all right, he's good. Me and Tiff was talking about that the other day. She was like, well, he looks like he's doing good. And I said, yeah, he is. His son's doing his thing, so that's a good sign. It's a great sign.
Yeah. Carter out there getting busy. Carter out there, he's strong as hell. He out there cracking, boy. Yeah, he cracking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm like,
Carter
I
doing his
ain't gonna
thing.
lie, it be proud father moments. He out there getting busy in the outfield. Like, Carter, ain't no more catching in the outfield. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, but
Yeah.
we got an ass whoop. We got an ass whoop last week, man. We ran across some little dudes, man. Say they nice, boy. Say I'm talking about, hey, free 11-0'd us. When I say, man, every time Carter and them got on base, bro, the first base, second base, and shortstop, bro, them niggas vacuumed everything. Bases loaded, they cleared them joints. I said, ooh, this gonna be a long game. I already knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids today, they built different.
Man, I seen one of them. He threw it third first, and I'm like, he got his foot on the bag, and he extended. I said, let me see if he gonna catch it. Boy, that nigga snagged that joint. I was like, okay. I said, maybe this one time. Then he threw another one. That boy leaped up, snagged back on the bag. I said, oh, we got a problem. We got a nigga catch over here. Catch. Uh-oh, man. Yeah,
Shout
they
out
were
to
hitting
Carter,
too.
man.
Cause I be the coach behind the plate when the opposing team hit it. And when they start lining them joints up, I look, I'm like, oh, that's gone. I'm talking about it's gone. I'm talking about home run. I said, oh, that's out of there. Out. I'm like, damn. All I can do is shake my head like, man, that's a hell of a hit right there, young man. I just have to tell them dude.
Yeah, shout out to
But
Carter.
nah,
Yeah, shout out to
it's
him. He
going it's
doing
going
his thing.
it's going well, man. His hair getting longer. He becoming like Samson. His powers in his hair.
What?
Shout out.
I wish he taking the stuffing off the thing.
That's
Yeah,
good though,
boy.
man. I'm proud to
Yeah,
see him doing his thing.
yeah, man.
That's a good
So
thing. That's a good thing.
other than that, man, everything been cool, man. We just been
Yeah.
adjusted, man. But I'll be back in the fold. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I probably took the most YouTube breaks it is, but it is what it is.
Oh, when you
How's
got
it?
stuff you're dealing with, stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you're trying to correct and make sure everything is in order, you got to do what you got to do because self comes. Self comes first. You know, if you not
Mm-hmm.
right, how your babies are gonna be right, how your household gonna be right if you ain't right. So self has to be taken care of. And I talked about that a couple weeks ago, I think, on here. When I said you have to make sure self is all right, because if
You
self is
know,
not all right, then you can't get everybody else all right. You be walking around here
it's still.
stressed out and bugging out. Your kids don't know what's wrong with you. You're pissed off with your job and all that. Sometimes you got to take a step back and go, you know what? I need time for self. I need to get self together because I am a father. And my first priority is to make sure my babies are all right. I got to make sure my babies are all right. But then I got to make sure
Oh
I'm
yeah,
all right. So we
for sure.
understand, we understand because anybody with a mind is going to say, all right, he's probably taking care of business, or he's going through some things versus, oh, he just fell off YouTube. He fell off the map.
Hmm.
Because
Mm-mm.
some
Nah.
idiot could do that. Oh, he just fell off.
Yeah.
No, you don't know what he got going on.
Hey.
Why don't you call that man and check up on that
Mm-hmm.
man? See what that man
Now,
got going on before you
hey,
assume.
right. If we fell off, I wouldn't be still sitting in this joint. You know what I'm saying? So, nah,
Oh, no.
we still everything's still intact. We still in the everything is still
Oh,
intact. Ain't no fall off. Hell no.
oh, man. I want one of
Mm.
those.
Yeah, we
Damn it.
yeah, I still got that joint. Ain't nothing changed. Well, I say shoot now. It fall off, it
Yeah.
ain't dip off or not active on the scene. I mean, nah,
This is what I was telling Free, that people act like
Mm.
you have to be on here every day to let them know, hey, I'm still here.
Mm.
No, that's not
Yeah,
why I get on
yeah,
every day.
it's
I don't get
okay.
on.
I ain't
I don't
y'all.
do
Y'all
it.
ain't seeing me live. Shit, I bet next week I get a YouTube check though. So I mean, and y'all ain't seen me go live, and I'm still getting a check. So I'm just saying. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. People don't be knowing what the fuck they talk about. They just like running their mouth. That's all it be.
so
They
like
don't
I don't
know.
need YouTube to survive. I mean, I'm cool. I got other means to make money. So it's like, hey, I'm on my hustle every day.
Yeah. We were just talking about that before you came up, how people just act like you have to do this or do that to prove you still irrelevant.
Nah,
And it's like, I don't have to do that. I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm doing this because I love this and this is what I do. So if I disappear for a week or two, or you don't see me for a month, I got some things I might be trying to fix and correct
man. Hey,
because we
brother,
all have
I I,
families.
I had hit your line up, man. I know you probably were busy, but I gotta hit your line back up, Mike.
All right.
I gotta hit your line back up. You goddamn bearded rat bastard. I said that nigga didn't answer my phone call. I'm gonna talk some shit to him next time I see him. And go to the
Oh,
baseball player pool. Go put some of your people on our. Don't give T no easy win. If
Yeah,
he gonna
free,
win, don't
free.
give him an easy win. It's players in the pool. Go pick
I've
them
been
up.
I've been
Hmm.
so busy doing other stuff, I be forgetting. By the time I realize the game's already started, I'm like,
Guess
shit.
what? Guess what? And you still 2-1.
Hey,
Free out
it
here
is what
getting
it
free
is.
out here getting money.
Oh no, I understand. I just happened to, you know what I'm saying? I was in the basketball part, so it just shifted me over. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and stay rolling on this because I can keep on doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And in the
Matter of
process,
fact, let me
but
let me
I
look at it
said,
right now.
yeah, go because I got some people that I wanted to pick up. I was like, nah, free. Go pick these niggas up because they got some hot bats, man. I said, boy, you
Free
better
out,
go get these players.
free out here
'Cause
robbing the bank without a gun, man. That's what free out here doing.
shoot, cause he know me. You leave too many good players out there, I'm gonna find a way to scoop all they rat bastard asses. I'm gonna try to.
We out here acting like he ain't got no home training.
Mhm.
That's our brother though. That's what he do, man. Everybody's
Nah,
in a good
man.
position.
Nah,
It's great
I
to see
missed this
everybody
shit though,
doing
man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I said I had missed the shit, but I was like, I need more people to, you know what I'm saying, take time to yourself if you need it. Like forget what people are expecting because you create an expectation because you go live and stuff. If you
Yeah,
need your time to yourself or to, take a reprieve for some personal, then you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? People get so caught up, oh, I have to do this. No, well, if you're not right, then you're gonna bleed out whatever bullshit on to your subscribers. So,
And I was
you
about
know,
to say, a lot of people get on here and they not right, knowing that they're not right, and waiting for somebody to say something to them so they can lash out. And I noticed
mhm,
that, and I know I'm not right. I'm like, okay, today's not the day. I'm not up for it today. I'm not in the mood for no. I might not be in the mood for your jokes. That just might be something I'm going through. Or I might not be in the mood for somebody I don't know like that. I don't know you. Don't come up here doing that. That's just be me. So I learned to take a step back and go, like I was telling him this morning, I came very close to not going live. But that's only because I go live 7:30 every morning. And then I come back in the
mhm,
afternoon and go live. It's a lot that comes with it. But like you said, take
mhm,
time to yourself. If you know
mhm,
you need some time,
mhm,
stop sitting up here because people expect you to. Of course, if people are into you, they're gonna text you and go, "Yo, Five,
you all
I
right?
ain't seen you go live
You
this
good?
morning. Everything good?"
Mhm,
You know, you don't expect everybody to do it, but the people who care,
mhm,
they're gonna hit you and, yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm not in the mood this morning. You know, or I'm going through something. I feel some kind of way. I remember when Tip got sick. I had to still manage to get on here, but then still manage to attend to her. I only did it because I
mhm,
needed something that was going to take my mind off her being sick. So I said, yo, I got to do something that's going to keep me
mhm.
focused.
Yep.
And I did it. I had to do it. There's times I got up here and I've been sick.
Mm,
My allergies act up. I was sick
mm,
about 3 or 4 days in a row, and
right.
I had to get on here and go
Mm.
live.
But you,
That shit wasn't
but
easy.
guess what? But hey, when you're on a mission, like certain ailments, sicknesses, you if it ain't too damning where it's gonna make you sit down, you push through. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah,
got a goal and a mission that you're trying to accomplish and steps and levels you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
It's not just about you personally per se. It's the whole No Duck Zone family that, you know what I'm saying, the youth, the amateur fighters, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
yes,
you got a long list of people you trying to take with you. You just happen to be the tool that's open up more eyes for them. You know what I'm saying? And we may not
yeah.
get the credit, but they will. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. The
Yeah, I was
the
talking to somebody.
Trailblazers don't get the credit.
Yeah, I was talking about somebody about that the other day, and I was like, "Look, man, shit. You know, sometimes I can't do this, I can't do that, but I have to because I have a job when it comes not so much to the content, but to these fighters, to the coaches, because a lot of them look forward to what I do, and I'm
Yep.
like, been doing it all this time, and then I've been switching it up on some. Okay, this morning it's not going to be any boxing. So we do these chop
Mm-hmm.
ups in the morning, and then I bring boxing back in the afternoon. Why I don't do it in the morning like I used to? It's because it's like it's too early in the morning for me. It's too early in the morning for the shenanigans.
And then then you just bigger than boxing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that might be your forte, but you bigger than that. So
Yeah, I
I
had
can
to fight.
tell over
I had to
time,
fight. Yes, I had
hey,
to
you didn't
because
got comfortable. You didn't got
yeah,
comfortable with YouTube. I remember you was you was a little unsettled at first, but you know what I'm saying?
man.
I'm just like, hey,
See, didn't
consistency
you
and keep
say that,
hacking
Free?
away.
I just told Free that. I said I was telling Free and Underrated that. I said I had people that had to give me that push because I was not comfortable with it. I wasn't trying to hear it. I felt like I
I
had
used to
more
get mad
control
at
of
your ass.
Instagram. I know. You
I
and a
used to
lot
get
of
mad. I'm
people
like,
used to get mad
man,
at me.
I'm like, Clarence, I'm not playing with your ass today. Go on YouTube, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's the same forte. Just do what you're doing on IG.
I,
You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
it was? I felt like I had more control. I felt like I had more control with the gram than I did the tube. I was just like, yo, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like dealing with these trolls. This is a lot of shit I don't feel like dealing with. And then eventually I was like, either you're gonna do it or you have to take this shit down. Far as because I did have the YouTube channel, I just didn't have no content. I said, what are you gonna
Mm-hmm.
do? Are you gonna continue to play around with this? Or you gonna let it go?
I'm gonna grab it by the horns and take off. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, with
And
some people, it's a comfortability level. Like with
yeah,
YouTube, it's like you feel it make you already feel like there are more eyes are on you already. You know what I'm saying? So it make you, I guess it make people view and think a certain way because okay, it's a bigger platform and more eyes could be on me. I don't have a time limit, so I mean, you just have to get the confidence to believe and know that you can go ahead and do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Even if
that's
it's
what it
like was
was.
a small percentage, then you get comfortable. You build the confidence up to do it. Then after that, it's comfortability level. Then you get comfortable. Then it's just like whatever.
That's what it was. For me, and then talking to Tiff, she's like, "Go ahead and you're gonna have to go ahead and do it, baby. Whatever you do, I'll support you. But why not? Your voice is needed."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know, okay, let's give this a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Then
I
you know
went
we
through
right
it.
here. So if you had some little errors or something you need to fumble on, like, shit, we was gonna catch them. So just
Yeah,
hey, go do
you
this.
know what?
Go in your studio. Go do X, Y, and Z. And you can do it. Like, oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, cool. Once you
I
learn what I'm saying, the basic instructions, you was like, all right, cool.
BC, what's up, man? Sorry I didn't get to call you, but I'm gonna call you today, man. But I'm glad I wished you a happy birthday, brother. But I'm definitely gonna call you today. Yeah, it was just it was the whole thing of okay, are you ready for this? Because when you hit YouTube, it's like, all right, this is something totally different, and it was just a lot of shit I didn't want to get caught up in. But I had to ask myself, what are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
You know, so
And
I'm,
I
I'm
remember that. I remember that. I mean,
yeah,
it wasn't that you was scared. You just had reservations about certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
and shit I
sometimes,
didn't want to
we human, bro. Like when you go into something new that you're not fully comfortable with, you're gonna have some type of reservation. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
just
yeah,
human
yeah,
nature.
yeah.
And that's why people don't like change. Because they have reservations about that change because they don't know how the change is gonna affect them. So, you know.
Um, I said, it's almost like coming into the music industry. It's like you don't want to be a one-hit wonder. And that's what I didn't want to be when I was looking at it. Like, all right, you can make one good video, and then after that, okay, what's next?
Mm. Oh,
What's
sorry,
next?
we weren't gonna let you we weren't gonna let you do that, Clarence. We're gonna let
Well,
you do that shit. Yeah. Hey, you ain't no damn Vanilla Ice type shit.
but in
Nah.
my mind, and I think that I wasn't giving myself as much credit as I should have been. That's how I was looking at it. Like,
Nope.
okay, you're gonna come out with one good video, and then your ass is just gonna go disappear because now you got to figure out, okay, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
BC, what's up? What's up? You still the birthday boy? Eight
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
head
yeah,
ass.
yeah,
Eight ball head ass boy.
yeah. I can't wait to see
Eight.
him this summer, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see him and be free for the summer, man.
Nigga, BC got a neck like Mike Tyson.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Goddamn.
Yo, we not about to do that. We
That
not
man, that
about to
man,
do
that
that.
man, that man BC had an eclipse day yesterday. Happy Eclipse Day.
Hey, nah, he played pool for his birthday with his head. He was 8 ball corner pocket.
Oh,
That
you know
man,
what,
that
y'all?
man, that man, that man was a solar eclipse yesterday.
This is why y'all two never
Damn.
need to get. This is why y'all never need to get together. This is why y'all two can't get together. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When y'all get together, it's over.
Hey, free.
Yo,
Hey, everything BC got to do got to be black. He ain't got no green screen. He got a black screen.
You know what? Y'all ain't. Y'all are hard. Y'all are
You see your
horrible.
green screen? That nigga shit out of space black.
Y'all are
right.
horrible.
That's my boy. He know
Yeah,
I'm messing. He gonna end up hitting my line later. But like, I heard you talking shit, nigga.
shout outs to BC, man. Yeah, but I was speaking
No,
of
I'm
how
proud of y'all though, man. I'm
we
truly
all
proud
came
of
a
y'all
long
growth.
way.
Yeah, I'm proud of y'all growth and success, man. You know, I see Free making his rounds, man, doing his thing. See Thomas them doing their thing. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody keeping the grind rolling, man. Like despite what might be going on in life or YouTube life or whatever the fuck going on. Hey, man, I
yeah,
see y'all people still pushing and grinding, and hey, man, hey, keep that going. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I was just
You
telling
once
them
you
that.
get monetized, you can really go at your own speed because anytime you go live or drop a video, you got the ticker going, and that's where I got to. I don't care about the subscribe count like that
Yeah.
because I'm monetized.
When
So
things is about to really step up for me, as far as me attending more of these amateur fights and getting more interview with these fighters, because it's hard sometimes because a lot of these guys are in school, a lot of them work, a lot of them got a lot of responsibilities. So when people go, when are you gonna start doing your interviews with them again? I'm like, listen, I have to do it on their time, not on my time. Because a lot of these guys
but
got a lot going on. So
it's all right though. You know why? 'Cause
yeah,
the good Lord gonna allow an influx of that of income. So hey, you could do more for them
yeah,
and able to cover certain stuff that they can't. Because see, that's what they don't know that hey, some of the stuff you gonna come out your pocket for them because you want them to win. But see,
oh yeah,
that ain't gonna be
yeah.
that's not gonna be documented and talked about. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So
no,
but for you, the more that you have, the more you're gonna be doing for them. So just keep that in mind
yeah,
always.
yeah,
Like even though it look like what it's looking like, hey, I know. Look, I'm doing this for a reason. Trust me, it's gonna be the tools I need gonna be provided. Then you can continue to help them young men out, man, because they love you. You see what I'm saying? They don't
yeah,
like you. They love you. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they got a bond with you. And you knew them before when they was young pups. Now some of them teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So you've been on the
yeah,
journey with them. So don't even sweat that. Hey, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Can't nobody stop that regardless anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Just stick to the script, bro. Don't get down or whatever. Just keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. That's all.
yeah. That's all I can. That's all I can do. Is just keep doing, just keep doing what I do, and I'm just glad that I never gave up, and I'm still continuing to do what I do, man. And you got your times where it's not easy.
No,
It's not
no.
easy, but you
It
got
was
to keep
times I
pushing.
wanted to quit YouTube. Trust me, even through my grind, all them AM cleanups, it was times where I didn't feel like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was times where I'm like, man, people not really getting the message. They not picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, but guess what? You can't worry about how many people, what I'm saying, catching on to it. You gotta keep doing what you're doing. If one person catch it or get the message, then you win it. If nobody do it, catch the message, and you going live every day, then you need to adjust. But if you
Yeah,
can affect one person each time, hey man, take small victories. Then that one might turn to two. That two might turn into five. You know what I'm saying? People worry about, oh, I need them to grow. Drop some shit that they can relate to, and you'll see.
yeah. But we just got to continue to push and just continue to do what we do. And this is why every morning I make it my business to do what I do, or if I'm in the gym, wherever I can get to, man, I'm gonna keep on doing it. And
Hmm.
a lot of us we want to go full time with it. It takes some time. You know what? You know the crazy thing about it, Five? I was telling somebody the other day. I said sometimes too, I don't want to say YouTube, or I want to say more of the subscribers, the people who subscribe. A lot of times, you look at your subscribers and you appreciate them, and then you look at it again, and then all of a sudden you notice your subscribers dropped. And you like, wait a minute,
Hmm.
what the fuck is this? Now
Yep.
you get mad
Yep.
because now you feel like nobody's into your channel. You start questioning yourself. You like, wait a minute, I lost 20 subscribers and I don't really have that much as it is. So what the fuck happened?
Hmm. Yeah.
It happens, man. My homeboy
Hey,
said it the
I ain't even
other day.
gonna. I gained like 200 and some subscribers, and I don't even know where they came from. I just went
Yeah,
Hmm.
from I was at like six. I was at like 685. I'm at 870, 71, 873, something like that. I was like, dang, I
Hmm.
gained like I gained like almost 200 subscribers. I don't know where they came from.
Mm.
Maybe they was watching my football videos. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, but guess what? They know that you're a solid dude. Even if they didn't agree with all the content. They know solidarity. They see you around. They see how you moving, see how you grooving. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth is a powerful tool. It's one of the best promotions. People know that you're a solid dude. So, you know what I'm saying? They do their homework, they find out. They see you on people pages that they actually go to. Cool. They just start to follow and link in. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't begging nobody to do it. You just being yourself, doing your thing and shit. It's going on its own. So I tell
Yeah.
people focus on your grind and the content you making. As long as that shit's solid, everything else will fall in place. Because a lot of these
Yeah.
people, they done capped and lied and sold dreams for so long. That's how they won people over. Now people getting tired of them because they done open their eyes. So you see a lot of people that they shit popping like fish grease. They shit them cool down. It's in a crock pot. See what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
due to certain topics, that's what keep people there. Turmoil, drama, sex, and all that other nonsense. It sells. People are enamored by it. If you're not pushing that, then you're gonna grow slower because people
yeah.
love that drama. You out here pushing real content and dropping some gems. Yeah, it's gonna take you longer to grow because people rather hear lies and bullshit over the truth. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
just get if you solid, just get prepared for it. You see what I'm saying? Then you'll have an influx of solid people that catch on to you as you keep pumping in the algorithm and gonna be trying to figure out like where these people come from. You in the algorithm and people found it and like, oh, I like this content. Boom. You never seen them before in your life. But they
Yeah.
show subscribing. That's where D Free at. He's like, I was at 6 something. He's like, shit, he'll be at 9 before you know it. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't
Yeah,
been live like that until over the last few months.
Right.
yeah.
So so
I
that's why
used
I'm
to do
telling
a
people just
live.
keep
I
going.
used to do a live every day, but I haven't been doing lives like that. So I was like, damn, I didn't even realize I had these many subscribers. Now I'm at the point where I need to
Um,
get my watch hours up.
Yep.
you ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You know, you got some people who gonna be able to relate to what you're doing,
Mm-mm,
and then you got some people that can't relate to what you're
mm-mm,
doing, and then you got people who just
Hey, I just found out
they
something
don't
too.
care. What up?
I know how
mm-mm.
to go. You can go in and look at everybody that is subscribed to you. I didn't know
Yeah.
that you can do that.
Oh,
In
I
that
got that
studio,
too.
oh yeah, in that studio, it busts down everything.
Yeah,
You know
the
what?
studio, the studio.
Everything. Hey, so if people lying and capping, no, it's time dated and stamped. We can see when you did subscribe. Like it take
You know what?
everything.
You know what
I didn't
though?
know that. I stumbled across that yesterday. I was sitting there going through my studio because Studio sent me a text message saying, "Hey, this person just subscribed to you." So I went to the studio and I'm
Yes.
sitting there looking. I'm like, "Oh,
Oh
damn!
shit.
I can see everybody
Hmm.
that subscribed to me."
You know
The
how I get
last
them?
90 days, everything. The
Every time
last
somebody,
year.
every time somebody subscribe to me, it comes through my email.
Yeah, it'll
So
come
when I
through your
look at my
email.
email, it comes through my email, and I go, "Oh, okay." Like I had
Yeah,
some person that told me they don't fuck with me, and I said, "Okay, cool." But then I look at my email, they subscribe to
just
me. I said, "Get your ass out of here, buddy." But then I
just like
kept
the
the
other,
receipts. I said, "No,
just
I'm gonna
like the
keep the receipts in case you say some hating shit. I ain't never messed with your channel. My email says something different."
Yeah, just like the other
Hmm.
day when Mrs. Fields Miss Fields subscribed to me. I saw that she subscribed to me without her telling me because it popped up on my phone that she just subscribed.
Hmm.
She's very supportive, and the thing is too, you could tell somebody to go subscribe to somebody, but that don't mean they're gonna do it. But I always push that go subscribe, and she's one of you're gonna see her on the show too because I'm working on getting her on the show. I'm planning on doing this big thing for Mother's Day week, so you
Yeah.
get ready. You get ready to see some. You get ready to see some crazy shit up here Mother's Day week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Then me, I
crazy.
what's the name? I realized even though I be going through shit, man, people be looking for me, asking for me, like, man, hey, we need you out here, man. Like, hey, you helped me get through a lot of shit, man. So, like, yeah, you need it out here. You know what I'm saying? So When you go live, you ready? Hey, we looking for you. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Shit
what?
like that. Let
When
let me
people,
know, like, yeah, when they ain't seeing you consistently and they got used to it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of let you know, like, how people
there
your
you go,
value and
DC.
worth, how people seeing you. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go,
So
DC.
that's what I realized, man. I was like, you know what? I got
Appreciate
to
it.
continue going on, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But at the same time, like, if you gotta take it, then do it. But stay tapped in with the people. Let them know. At least pop up on another live stream if you ain't going live. Let them know, hey, we good around here. You know what I'm saying? Something. So
But you know what? You
that's
did a
what
lot of people. You probably did, and this is crazy, but
I helped a lot
you
of
know,
people, man.
you do a lot of people. You do a lot of people a favor when they be like, "Oh, we don't see him no more," because I don't think you know how much of a threat you were, Five. You were a threat to a lot of
Matter
people.
matter of fact, five. I'm gonna need a favor from you.
What's up?
I need a football intro.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah.
football intro.
I I got a bunch of new stuff I've been downloading and toying with, you know what I'm saying? So I've been over here just preparing myself for what I'm saying, to do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do knockout a new one. He told me he want a new intro or whatever. I was like, yeah. I said that old shit ain't gonna be nothing because I done got way colder with it. I got way more different stuff. It's gonna be way more smooth, you know what I'm saying? So that's just trial and error, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I done got
Yeah.
colder and know how to remix and make more beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, while I was over here, well, off the scene, yeah, I got a few more things going. So like, we gonna keep this shit going, you know. But
Yeah,
hey,
I want you to see
I
that.
had that done in a couple of days. Then, hey, no, say
Yeah.
less. I can do that. I can start on that. Matter of fact, well, I got time. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and whip you up there. Just send me the clips that you want in it or whatever video clips, and then I just start
Yeah,
going to
no,
my
it just
studio. And
just any NFL videos. They don't. I mean, I'm a Commanders fan, but I do all football. It
yeah,
ain't just about
man,
Commanders.
you know what? Hey, I'm mad and happy for y'all organization at the same time. Man, it's like I see the growth, but I don't like it. Oh my God, I do not like it. But I
Hey,
respect it. That's the killer part. I respect the shit out of it because I see what y'all did, what y'all had to go through to get there. But I do not like this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like. I do not like this shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Y'all starting to spark a little bit too much. I need some sand to throw on y'all shit. We gotta fizzle that shit out.
hey,
Slow down.
we trying to take the Eagles out, dog. We trying to take them down.
Mm, mm.
We got to
I
make
mean,
moves.
and guess what? It ain't even no disrespect Eagles fans. Like it's not really hard to take y'all down. We just gotta keep Saquon contained
Yeah. I
because
mean,
that
well,
that
like I've been telling all
mm,
the Eagles fans, they might as well go ahead and prepare to be without daggone Saquon Barkley because he's about to be on the cover of Madden, and that means he's going to be
Damn.
down this year. This is going to be a down year for him. He might
Damn.
get injured, or he might not have nearly the success that he had last year. So I mean, it's just part of being on the cover of Madden
yeah.
because
Two
I know they about
thousand,
to put him
hey,
on the cover of
2000
Madden.
might go to 2000 might go down to 1400. We done seen it happen.
Hey, it might go down to 800.
Oh, don't say that.
It
I
might
would
go
at least
down
give
to
him a rack.
800. He might only get a chance to play 6 games for the season.
Hey, but hey, we made a few little decent pickups. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really the biggest names, but we made a few little moves. I'm like, finally,
I
shit.
I was sitting there trying to figure out why y'all get rid of Rico to pick up the running back that y'all got. I'm like, y'all might as well would have kept Rico.
Yeah,
Like
I
it.
thought we was gonna keep grab Javante Williams. He good. Don't get it twisted, but keep Rico. He already proven that he could. Yeah, see that's type of shit right there. That's what I be talking about. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mm,
I,
mm,
I, I
mm, mm.
really I really believe that Jerry Jones don't understand how this running back duo works because he got rid of Ezekiel Elliott to make Tony Pollard the starter, and then Tony Pollard didn't have the success that he thought he was going to have. What he don't realize is so many people was geared to stop Ezekiel Elliott that when Tony Pollard came in, they kind of relaxed on the defense, which gave him bigger holes to run through. They don't understand that because these defenses is gearing towards the starters. They're built to stop the starters. So when you have backups coming in, the backups have success because the game plan was to stop the starters. That's why the backups had success. And they be like, oh, well, this is a better back. Yeah. Every once in a while, you'll find a gem out of a backup. But majority of the time, the reason why they have success is because the defense was geared to stop the starter. It wasn't game plan to stop the backup. It was game plan to stop the starter.
That's why they call them a change of pace back.
Right.
If you know football,
I'm like,
that's a change of pace.
I should have been a coach in the NFL or on a collegiate level because some of these coaches don't understand certain things.
They don't know shit. They don't know nothing, bro. They just got talent. They just have talented players that make them look great because they just hey, go run this play, and they go out and they make it successful. You call this or you look like you are a genius. No, you just got dumb talented players. That's all. Because you can't even break down why they should be doing it. That's when you know you can walk into that culture realm. Can you tell a person then break it down to them and they understand it? That's when you know. That's when you know. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I love this coaching shit. Man, I'm watching players get better in baseball, man. It's like a better feeling than getting a big ass check. So I'm watching people grow. And you know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing off of it. You know what I'm saying? That shit's a dope feeling. I got people that couldn't hit. They cracking now. They were scared of the ball. Now they trying to get 2 hits a game. I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
That's the game for you, man. It's what it is.
Some of these people just don't understand.
Boy, they don't. That's all right though. Some shit ain't for them to understand. So I'm looking at some of these coaches. I'm like, boy, if you didn't have these players, you wouldn't be shit. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. These players are saving people's jobs and creating coaches' legacies and stuff like that. Like some of them they carrying their legacy. You take that person out their legacy, it wouldn't be one.
Yeah. So they don't.
That's how I go, man.
A lot of people don't understand that part. They make them look good, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But like you said,
but
a lot of them.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all because y'all my niggas. I'm already enrolled back for school for the fall, but I've been thinking about getting my certification so I can go back and coach at my high school and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout. Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful.
So yeah, we've been over here trying to, you know what I'm saying, make some moves, try to help these young men grow, man. Like, hey, Lord gave me a gift, gave me some tools, man. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta act on them, man. I'm doing it, but yeah, it's more required.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing, though, man. Damn, I mean, that's a big deal. That's not a small deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, man. And then Duncanville, if they know, you know, my school, they do a lot of winning. They nice. Don't get it twisted, but yeah, I know it's something I could bring to that table. So yeah, man, we got some stuff we working on, man. So you know, people ain't been around, but I want people to appreciate it, man. Like, yeah, we working over here. Don't get it twisted. We working. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of change is gonna be happening, man. They're gonna be like, man, that boy went. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, sometimes change. Change is necessary, and I learned that. because at the end of 2024, I told myself in 2025, oh, there's going to be some changes, and
Mm-hmm.
some changes were necessary. Some changes were like, well, did you really have to do that? Um, and I'm like, yeah, because nobody's more important than you. You have to protect
Yep.
your peace. You have to protect your
Yep.
peace.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
If you ain't
um,
good, then yeah.
yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Even if people are looking at you, Five, and they go, "Why
Yeah.
did you
3.
stop doing
Mhm.
this? Why did you stop going here? Why didn't you just? What was your reason for doing all this? Because I'm having a hard
Yeah.
time
Thank you.
understanding what made you do that.
Revenue schools. Yep.
You got to protect your peace.
Yeah. It's
A
a
lot of
must.
people don't understand that. The first thing they go is something is wrong with you.
Mhm.
You're crazy. You're going through something, and it's like no, 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 no. It has nothing to do with none of that.
Yeah.
Even if
Nah.
I am, I have a right to take. I have a right to take some time out to myself, and I have a right to dismiss you if I have a
Mm-hmm.
valid reason to dismiss you. And
Yeah.
being in these YouTube streets, man, or just life period, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
And
Especially YouTube. Especially YouTube. You know what I'm
and I'm
saying?
not the
Like.
guy who's about to go out my way to make you understand. I'm not about to make you understand. You either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. But I'm not gonna go out my way to make
Mm-hmm.
you understand what it is that I'm doing because I got bigger fish to fry and I don't have time for you. So
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people don't understand that, and it is what it is. I take it for what it is, man.
Yeah.
Take it for what it is. As long as my household is straight,
That's all that
my
matter,
lady's
man.
straight, my lady's straight. Tiff is the reason why um I could still be able to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have her supporting me, or she's that muscle behind what I do, because sometimes we all need that muscle. She's that muscle behind what I do, because there's some times I'll be like, man, the fuck this, I'm not doing this no more. This is
Yeah.
not fun.
They more than muscle. They be the muscle. They be part of the brains too. Because it's
Yeah,
like that energy, that drive you need. You know what I'm saying? Like when you having a day that's not the best or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got the energy and the power you need to charge you back up to give you that boost like a battery and go ahead and get it done. So you know what I'm saying? That should be needed. You know, but
yeah, it does. And she's a part of a lot of stuff. So, but I've gotten to a place where I know how to control a lot of this YouTube shit. I know how to place myself in places where I know I belong. And if I don't belong there, I won't dare to go there. I won't dare to invite you on as a guest or even have you in my comments if I feel like I didn't welcome you into my life. I tell everybody, when you become a part of the No Dub Zone family, you're a part of the family for life. Unless you decide, hey, this ain't for me and I don't want to be a part of it, then go elsewhere.
yeah,
But I learned a lot of this for the last 2 years. Well, coming up, it's about to be 2 years, I believe, since I've been on the YouTube. So coming up to that, I learned a lot and I see a lot, and I started learning how to separate myself from a lot of bullshit. And I had to realize that you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. We're more focused in life on worrying about being liked. Instead of being ourselves, we're more focused on people liking us. And if we feel like people are not liking us, then we start questioning ourselves about what are we doing wrong. And sometimes people just like who they like.
yeah,
They support who they support. If you're talking about constantly something that somebody wants you to talk about, not what you want to talk about, but what somebody else wants you to talk about, oh, you become their favorite. Especially when you're talking down on somebody. Some people like that when you talk down on them. on somebody else. They love it. Oh, I love this channel. I love coming over here. But the minute you switch that up, a lot of people can't take that. Yo, man, what happened to your content? You used to do this. You used to do that. You used to talk about this, but now this is what you're talking about. Man, you ain't what you used to be when you first started out. This is why I always have to tell people, I'm not here for your comfortability. Because if I'm here for your comfortability, that means everything that I do is like you gotta like it. And if you don't like it, now I'm like, damn, I can't do content like this no more because he or she doesn't like it. But then I also got some people out there that do want to hear it and go, you know what, we need that. I had people hit me every morning and go, hey, this morning chop up is necessary. I need it. It made me feel better about what I was feeling before I woke up. I'm going through something, so I need all this positive energy. It's necessary. But I think everything that we all been doing for the last 5 years is necessary. And, I just pray that we all continue to keep doing what we do 5 years from now, or maybe a year or two from now. A lot of us might not be working a 9-to-5 job. It all depends. Like my brother Free said, YouTube gonna have to top what your 9-to-5 job on the outside is giving you. If you can top that, there's a lot of us that's like, man, fuck this 9-to-5 job. But there's no way we're gonna quit our 9-to-5 just to get on here, because you thinking when you get on YouTube, you're just gonna become this rich person overnight. And it doesn't work like that. You're gonna have to put in the work, baby. Some people just want to give it to them. Nah, you got to work for it. And that's what we're doing. We're gonna continue to do that until we get to where we need to be. Yo, Free, is it time for the mini views yet? No, it must not be time yet. So he's still doing what he do. Jesus, I gotta get ready to shut this down. Because I've been on here longer than I was supposed to, but I'm glad I was. It's been a while since my brother G5 Gabe came up here. I'm glad Free came up here, underrated. We're gonna come back later on. Now, I know Gabrielle Fundora is fighting this week. But Free, I want to come back to talk about Alicia Baumgartner. So we're going to still talk about Gabrielle Fundora later on in the week, but we're going to come back to talk about Alicia Baumgartner. Okay, we know she's making her return July 11th. Yeah, appreciate it, Erico. I try to do this as much as I can. But Alicia Baumgartner is who we're going to talk about. We're going to come back here later on this afternoon. I'm going to probably save Gabrielle Fundora. I'm probably going to save her for Friday. We're going to have more talk about these ladies. So, Alicia Baumgartner, everybody comes back today at 5 o'clock. And we're going to have a whole discussion about Alicia Baumgartner. I'm glad to see the sister back. Because a lot of y'all still want to be on this either Tank or it's Devin. It's almost the same conversations. Y'all driving me fucking crazy. My brother G5 that left YouTube for a little while to take care of some business. And some of y'all are still doing the same thing, having the same topics when he was doing.
I was watching. Oh, I watched. I seen it all. Trust me. Oh, I seen it all.
Y'all was doing this before he stopped.
Me and Freedom talked about this several times. He already been knowing what's going on. I'm like, dog.
My brother comes back to YouTube, get ready to make his return, and we on the same subjects that we've been on since 2022, 2023. Like, man, Jesus Christ.
Man, he got so bad, y'all irritated. He took boxing out his name. Do you hear me? He took boxing out his name. You know
And
what I'm saying?
let me tell you something, Pop. I've heard people say this. I think I've heard Free say this, that sometimes these guys might be getting paid from whoever to talk about. Listen, if that's the case, I don't want to get paid from nobody to keep talking about somebody from Monday to Friday. I don't want to keep doing it.
Nah,
This is why
it
all
ain't that,
money is
it ain't
not
that
good money.
crucial.
All
Mm-mm.
money is not good money. You can't give me money to talk about somebody every damn day.
Yeah, you put limitations on yourself because
You
now
can't.
if you don't talk about them, what you do? You risking your bag that you done created, or you risking them trying to expose whatever information and business y'all have behind the scenes. Like so, it's like when you get so tired and invested like that, you kind of at another person's wits. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to do something and say certain things that it's not in the public, guess what? It's gonna get out. And if they got a name and they popular, people gonna run with it. Oh, what such and such said that you was doing this, and people gonna run with this shit. Hmm.
Yeah, all money is not good money. So that's why I be
Hmm.
like, look,
Hmm.
y'all go
Sometimes
ahead
not
and
about
do it.
what's said. It's not about what's said. It's who's saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and y'all go ahead and do what y'all feel is best for y'all channel, but that's some shit that I'm not going to be a part of.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to get up out of my bed to come on live to talk about some shit that I talked about yesterday already, or I've been talking about. I'm just not doing it. But hey, shout outs to y'all. If it works for you, go ahead. But me, I'll continue to do what I'm doing. And if that makes my channel boring to y'all, then you ain't got to be over here. Hey, I'm going to unsubscribe to his channel because his channel is not what I thought it was. I thought I can come over here and hear the same conversations that I hear in the other channels. Well, you're sadly mistaken, sir, madam, kids. Sometimes you kids pretend to be adults when y'all come in here trolling, and the trolling allows me to, it tells me all about you. And y'all know I don't play with y'all trolls. I'll get rid of y'all real quick over here. There's no such thing as a timeout over here on my channel. We don't time people out over here. We get you up out of here because y'all here to try to cause a confusion, and I'm not going to let y'all do that. But we will be back later on today, 5. We're going to talk about Alicia Baumgartner, the return
Mm-hmm.
for July 11th.
Yeah.
We got
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian Pandora's sister coming back this week. We're gonna get more back into these
She can.
ladies.
I like her. She can fight.
Yes, we're gonna get back into more of these ladies because these ladies is out here and they don't give a
Putting
shit.
on. They putting
They
on.
don't
They've
give
been
a
doing it
shit.
over the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it's like, look. I care what y'all want. If you look at who making the unifications and undisputed and you know what I'm saying, going for the gusto shit, look at them. They locking horns and getting it in. So it's like, oh well they don't have this or they ain't knocking out people, but they fighting the best. So you
Yes,
want
they
the
are.
best fighter or you want to see knockouts. You know what I'm
Yes, they
saying?
are.
It's like people got a real effed up perspective on boxing. If you ain't knocking people out, you ain't good or X, Y, and Z. Some people
And
have
these,
decent power, they just don't know how to punch it. They punch placement ain't the best. So they buzz people, but they ain't hurt. They're like, man, he ain't knock him out, but he showed marked up. Yep.
and these are the people
People
that
got these
don't know.
talks.
But these are the people that don't know shit. These are the people that we have to stop inviting on our shows to have conversations with them, and they don't know nothing. They're just talking to be talking. A lot of these people come to these channels because they know they can, and you're inviting them, so they figure they can come and try to out argue you about some shit that you know about. I was telling D3 this. I said every time they do it with D3, they lose. But I said I'm starting to question some of y'all. Do you like getting a rise out of him? Because when he's trying to tell you something and he has receipts on it, you dare to go out your way to challenge that. A lot of these dudes, man, we can't be making space for them. We can't make space and room for them. We just can't no more. Because if we keep entertaining them, we're just giving them play. We keep giving them play. Like some of these dudes, we can't no longer go out our way to entertain them. We gotta leave them where they at. And sometimes we even have to get them off our channel because they really are trying to like go out our way to make us look like we don't know what we talking about. And it's like, bro, we
I
do
mean,
this for real.
I mean,
We really do this.
not. I mean, if you notice, the only people I go back and forth with now is people that I deal with on a regular basis. I
Oh
don't go
yeah,
back
yeah,
and forth with
yeah,
people that's in the chat anymore because I know majority of the time they getting information from somebody else on
yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
and they're coming back with it like they did all the research and half the time they getting stuff mixed up. They don't
yeah,
have the dates down right. They don't have the facts correct, and they just taking bits and pieces that sound good and they try to make it their own when you're going off of what somebody else believes or what somebody else's opinion is, and you running back to me like those are facts. No, that's that man's opinion. You took it as if it was a fact. And so you trying to run with it against me. That's why I like, man, I'm not going back and forth with y'all. I know y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all
yeah.
y'all try to tell me about stuff that absolutely cannot happen. It's no possible way that it can happen. Oh, well, like with the whole Jerron Booth sentence and Brian Norman, I said, dog, when the purse bid got announced and they said they're entering a purse bid, they gave a date for the purse bid. At that point, there was no more negotiation that Jerron Booth could have did with Brian Norman. Oh no, but they could have gave him a daggone step aside. Yeah, they could have gave him a step aside if he was willing to take step aside, but he was the one that forced the purse bid, so he wasn't taking step aside. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. Well, how did they get to a purse bid then? Because he forced the purse bid 2 weeks ahead of time. He said, we're not coming to no agreement. They haven't sat down and tried to negotiate with us. We want to push this to a purse bid. And that's
Yeah,
what they got granted, pushed to a purse bid.
yeah.
No. I said, no, go do your facts. Go research your facts first and then come back and talk to me. Because you obviously don't know what you're talking about.
No, they don't. And this is the reason why when I did the fight on Sunday, everybody asked me, was I doing it Monday? I said, what am I doing it Monday for if I did it Sunday? I'm not going to talk about the same damn thing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, it don't work like that. Because, Sundays I usually don't go live. But I was like, you know what? By the time Monday come, I already know everybody's going to be on this. No, let me get this shit out the way now. Because that's what a lot of them going to still do this week. The question is now is who's next? And I'm like, listen, the man just fought. God damn it. Who cares who's next? That question might be irrelevant at the moment, but I'm like, as the days go on, we have to wait and see what happens. Just sit
Yeah.
back and wait. Sit back and wait. Let the man go be with his family. We'll wait to see what happens in the next month or two.
I got a video I got to do too. I got a video I got to do that's going to drop. And I don't see nobody talking about it. So I'm going to drop that video today. In fact, when I finish with all these daggone
Oh,
interviews,
listen.
I'm putting that video together because I don't see nobody talking about it. I don't know if they don't know about it or they just don't care to talk about it. But I saw something that was
Oh,
very interesting that's very helpful to this individual fighter. And I said, you know what? This can help that fighter out a whole lot. And I don't hear nobody talking about it. And so I'm gonna do a
oh,
video.
9 out of 10 free. 9 out of 10. Either people think they know, or they don't know, or they don't give a shit
And
because they
and that's
so
why
they,
I'm not mentioning the person name or what the video's about. Because when I drop the video, watch how many people come behind me and drop that same video. And I
You
don't
already know.
see nobody talking about it.
yeah.
You already know.
You
You
know,
already know.
nothing surprises me with these dudes. Nothing ever surprises me. It don't surprise me with these dudes because they'll sit there and take something you said and then
Matter
try
of
to
fact,
take credit for it.
I'm gonna
And,
go on
and
YouTube.
I
I'm
see
gonna
it.
go on YouTube right now and see if anybody's talking about it because I can see everybody join. Nope, that person's not. That person is not. I'm going through YouTube right now and see if anybody's talking about it. I saw one person
See,
do
I'm
a
about to get my
short.
third hour in.
they did a short about it, but they didn't do no talk about it. They did a short. Nope.
Okay.
I don't see nobody talking about these. Yeah, I'm
About to get this third hour
gonna do a
in.
video because ain't nobody talking about it, and I want to see how many people come out behind me acting like they were the first ones on it. I'm like, no, y'all was not on this. I talked about this at 10:30 this morning. Ain't nobody had a video about it. Ain't nobody dropped no video. Bow, one person. I see one person talking about it. He did it this morning. And I was gonna do it last night, but I didn't. I see one person talking about it. That's it. Just one.
We're gonna come back 5:15, y'all. Like I said, Alicia Baumgartner, we're gonna come back and talk about her. We're gonna talk about Gabrielle Findora later on in the week, probably Friday. I might wait because I have some other things I want to talk about, but we're gonna come back with that 5:15 today. Alicia Baumgartner. Hey, listen, 5, don't let this be the last time. Come on back today, brother, if you ain't busy.
Oh yeah, well, I got baseball practice at 5:30, so I mean, I'll be listening. You know what I'm saying? And go from there.
You know he got daggone Carter Jeter over there getting ready for the pros. He can't be doing Carter Jeter over there.
Man, I look on his screensaver on his phone. This is on his own. He got Barry Bonds hitting the home run.
I
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I was just about to say Carter Bonds.
Man, bro.
We'll
like he find it all on his own. Like this is all his own doing. So you know, it just I'm just like, man, he found that love passion already. So man,
just tell Carter I don't want to see his head getting big like Barry Bonds. I don't want
no.
You know what?
Hey, hey, Free, don't worry about it. Hey, I got a job for you. You gonna be the head of his security. You're gonna make a good piece of change. You know what I'm saying?
I can't have Carter starting off wearing a size 7 and 3/4 hat. By the end of his rookie season, he wearing a 914 hat. I'm like, hold on.
You ain't shit.
Boy, hey, I'm trying to tell you, hey, they gonna be like, hey, look, what y'all got going on? All right, Mr. Russell, look at you. You're an athletic build type of person. You got the biggest guy. What you got your son on, man? What's going on over here? I see his body just growing.
No, I can't have nephew out there out there taking them daggone PEDs. Nephew was all natural.
Boy, he is naturally big. I mean, that's just part of his DNA. He just bigger than folks. Shit. I mean,
what you doing at 5, Free?
At 5, I'll probably be.
I'll hop on at 5.
At 5, at 5, I won't be doing anything because I'm supposed to be going live at 6, so I won't be doing anything at 5.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have to change that. Let me change that so you can have enough time.
No, you can do it. You can do it at 5.
No, do it at 5. I can pull up for a little bit for about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fine. Then we'll do it at that time. We don't need to stay on long. It don't need to be too long because it's Tuesday. Usually me and Mrs. we step out. So if it's 30 minutes of talking, fine. Sometimes you just have to have some type of content. It ain't gonna always be 2 or 3 hours when you come up here. That's what some people have to understand. Sometimes you don't have that type of time. At least if you can get 30 or 45 minutes, it's good. You know what I mean? You just have to come up with some type of content. All right, fellas. Well, I'll see y'all at 5 then.
All right, that's
appreciate y'all for coming
up, bro.
All right.
No doubt, bro.
Peace.
Peace.